the same. Cold showers, leaves with the plan. Creature creatures of these fans. What's out it would just for you. When others shut down, so all we do. Champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's lost, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight. Answering the call. Please tell the Raiders lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Cold showers, leaves with the plan. Creature creatures of these fans. What's out it would just for you. When others shut down, so all we do. Champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's lost, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight. Answering the call. Please tell the Raiders lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Cold showers, leaves with the plan. Creature creatures of these fans. What's out it would just for you. When others shut down, so all we do. Raiders, champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's lost, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Please tell the Raiders lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Cold showers, leaves with the plan. Creature creatures of these fans. What's out it would just for you. When others shut down, so all we do. champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Charles leads with the plan. Reaching creatures of these fans. What's out here would you feel when others just have the wrong till. Hudson Raiders, champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Charles leads with the plan. Reaching creatures of these fans. What's out here would you feel when others just have the wrong till. Hudson Raiders, champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Charles leads with the plan. Reaching creatures of these fans. What's out here would you feel when others just have the wrong till. Hudson Raiders, champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victor is inside, we're answering the call. Praise down the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures of these fans. What's sing out it would just for you. When other just out the wrong Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victor is inside, we're answering the call. Praise down the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures of these fans. What's sing out it would just for you. When others just out the wrong Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victor is inside, we're answering the call. Praise down the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures of these fans. What's sing out it would just for you. When others just out the wrong Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victor is inside, we're answering the call. Praise down the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play A cannon Aaron called a game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leaves with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just have the wrong Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron called a game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leaves with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just have the wrong Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here.
So this building is going to allow us to basically double our capacity in terms of manufacturing and also office space. So it's going to allow us to take a company that was started 9 years ago and basically double its size in revenue. You know, I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, you know, helps you work through the process.
When you're working with Derrick Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derrick.
So what we got here is a 50,500 square foot pre-engineered steel Butler building. The nice thing about Butler is how custom we can get with the buildings. The opportunities are endless with how you can design these buildings. You know, you can certainly make it look like the building we have here for Rock Shield Rubber, but you can also make it look like a storefront, like it would in a downtown setting.
The owner comes to us and just tells us what they want, and then we start the process of setting up the building, drawing the plans, and then we send that off to Butler. Butler puts everything into motion of what they have to build to make this building work. They tell us a ship date, we're ready by that time, everything just works smoothly.
When we're doing that preliminary stage of doing these preliminary drawings, going back and forth on different ideas, I'm able to use Butler's Advantage software and just changing a few things here and there to see where things come in price-wise. It's easy to just whip up a quick budget right away to share with the client, so we don't have to wait, you know, weeks or months for a quote on something. That's one of the main advantages I see, and also the speed these things go up. I think we had the main frames for this 50,000 square foot building set in 3 to 4 days.
We use a lot of the same subcontractors in erecting these buildings, which is very, very efficient for us and for the subcontractors, because we both know what we expect at the end.
The thing I like most about it is the ability to expand. So again, you know, we've doubled our footprint here, but we're hoping in the near future that we'll have to expand again. And the way these Butler buildings are put together, it allows us to expand in 3 different directions very easily.
It's very, very easy to work with Butler. On this project alone, we were short a couple things or added a couple things. Butler is very efficient. We made a phone call, got things moving, boom, done.
I would say in terms of this project here, you know, we're both on time and on budget to this point, and you know, the aesthetics of this building is exactly what I want, and probably even more.
The best part of my job is just seeing a project from what it was to what it ends up being. And also ultimately having a happy client to see their eyes light up when they walk through the building for the first time. Because a lot of people can't see that vision on a flat sheet of paper, and then to have their dreams and their business brought to life, that's really rewarding.
Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise out the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another team. Coach Cowles leads with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. Watching out it would jump for you. When others just have to roll too. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise out the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another team. Coach Cowles leads with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. Watching out it would jump for you. When others just have to roll too. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise out the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another team. Coach Cowles leads with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. Watching out it would jump for you. When others just have to roll too. with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights are ready, feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise out the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. The river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another team. Coach Showers leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. Watching out it would jump for you. When others just have to roll Hudson Raiders, champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights are ready, feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise out the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. The river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another team. Coach Showers leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. Watching out it would jump for you. When others just have to roll Hudson Raiders, champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights are ready, feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise out the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders. We take the crown, no one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. The river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another team. Coach Showers leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. Watching out it would jump for you. When others just have to roll you too. cannon Aaron, call the game. River falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Creature creatures at these fans. What's sing out it would just for you. When others just have the wrong too. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. What's sing out it would just for you. When others just have the wrong too. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. What's sing out it would just for you. When others just have the wrong too. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. What's sing for you when others just have the wrong detail. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's lost, the crowd sing cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's inside, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures of these fans. Watching out it would jump for you when others just have the wrong detail. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's lost, the crowd sing cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's inside, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures of these fans. Watching out it would jump for you when others just have the wrong detail. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's lost, the crowd sing cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's inside, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures of these fans. Watching out it would jump for you when others just have the wrong detail. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's lost, the crowd sing cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. River falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just have all eating. All their might, victory's lost, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just have all eating. Hudson Raiders, champions tonight. Fighting hard with all their might. Victory's lost, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just have all eating. Hudson Raiders, champions tonight. Fighting hard with all their might. Victory's lost, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Cold showers leaves with the plan. Creature creatures at these fans. What's out it would just for you. When others just have the wrong Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's inside, we're answering the call. Praise the Raiders lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Cold showers leaves with the plan. Creature creatures at these fans. What's out it would just for you. When others just have the wrong Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's inside, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Cold showers leaves with the plan. Creature creatures at these fans. What's out it would just for you. When others just have the wrong Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's inside, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll A cannon Aaron called a game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Preacher creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just as wrong too. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with God we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron called a game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Preacher creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just as wrong too. Hudson Raiders champions at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just as wrong too. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with God we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron called a game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Preacher creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just as wrong too. Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with God we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Praise Hudson Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron called a game. A staring, call the game. The river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Cold showers leads with the plan. Breeds and creatures of these fans. One sing out, it would just for you. When others just champions who beats. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory is inside, we're answering the call. Praise out the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. The river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Charles leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. Watching out it would just for you. When others just have to roll Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions who beats. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's inside, we're answering the call. Praise out the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. The river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Charles leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. Watching out it would just for you. When others just have to roll Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions who beats. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's inside, we're answering the call. Praise out the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. The river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Charles leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. Watching out it would just for you. When others just have to roll Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions who beats. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's inside, we're answering the call. Praise out the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Preacher creatures at these fans. What's out it would you feel when others just have the wrong detail? Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field, with God we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Please tell the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play, we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron called a game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would you feel when others just have the wrong detail? Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field, with God we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Please tell the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play, we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron called a game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would you feel when others just have the wrong detail? Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already invaders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Please tell the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. The river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just have the wrong too. All their lives, victory's lost, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Please tell the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. The river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just have the wrong too. All their lives, victory's lost, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Please tell the Raiders, lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron, call the game. The river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another same. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Reaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would jump for you. When others just have the wrong too. Hudson Raiders, champions tonight. Fighting hard with all their lives. Victory's lost, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Please tell the Raiders, lead the fight. A cannon Aaron call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another team. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Creature creatures at these fans. What's out it would just for you. When others just have the wrong Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Please tell the Raiders lead the fight. With every play we'll seize the night. Hudson Raiders, we take the crown. No one's gonna bring us down. A cannon Aaron call the game. A river falls with no one name. Big rivers will reign supreme. New Richmond's just another team. Coach Jowls leads with the plan. Preaching creatures at these fans. What's out it would just for you. When others just have the wrong Hudson Raiders champions tonight, fighting hard with all their might. Victory's ours, the crowds in cheer. Hudson Raiders, the champs are here. Friday night lights already feel the heat. Hudson Raiders, the champions to beat. Charging the field with pride we stand tall. Victory's in sight, we're answering the call. Please tell the Raiders lead the fight. With every play
Well, the lightning delay is done. Maybe. We'll see. A little bit of rain going on out there. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see if we can get this thing going here in the near future. The word on the street right now. Again, this is Ken Conan with Raiders Streaming. Here we go. We got players taking the field here. How about this? Yeah, I'm live. I'm on the air right now. That's yours, Amory. And just be careful in here. Yeah, we got action going on right now. So both teams will take the field. The word on the street is we're going to have a 10-minute warm up for both squads, and then we'll get things going. And it's going to be a wild ride. The rain just fired up again. Amory, I got you right here.
Alrighty.
Boom. There we go. How we doing?
It's going. Hopefully we get a nice quarter, 2 quarters, maybe even 3 quarters of football.
I know.
That'd be great. Enough to count this as a full game, and we can enjoy a nice 2.5, 3 hour.
Take me through that, Amory. What's the deal? We got to get through 3 quarters to be
3 quarters to be
game?
a full game.
Okay.
So, and we'll see what happens if we don't reach that. If they talk about bringing it back on Monday or whatever the talk was up here, we will see. But yeah, we'll see 10 minutes, and then we're getting the anthem, and we're playing some football, and we'll see this 4-0 Hudson Raider squad, ranked number 10 in Division I football in the state of Wisconsin.
Let's go.
Take on this SPASH Panthers team that's 10-0 or
Let's
4-0.
go. I love it.
And we're gonna see some dogs play some football tonight. As I like to say.
Crazy.
We're gonna see some teams that both have waited a long time to take this field, and we saw them take the field earlier, and then the lightning strike, and we waited, but we're gonna see some dudes play some football tonight. Hopefully.
I love it. I feel like I need to wake up. Like I was having a nap or something for a little bit, just sitting around here for over an hour now, and finally get some players out there, get some AC/DC playing on the speakers, and it's going to be go time. We've got the other broadcast crew right in the booth with us, so it'll be a bit of a yelling match in here. It's going to be great. Can't wait. How about Amory? I know you always do a great job of our kind of locker room talk, if you will. Let's do the Derek Building Solutions pregame locker talk with Amory Thanos.
All right, yeah, we can start with the interview I took this week. I just had a chance to sit down with starting offensive lineman number 75, Sam Rogers.
Nice.
And, the message was clear this week. The practice was solid. It was, they were a little shaky yesterday in walkthroughs, but they feel like they're ready to go. They are going to be down. They're starting captain center, Cale Larson, tonight. A little banged up last week. Hopefully to see him back next week against River Falls.
I interviewed that guy this week for the captains. He had a little foot thing on, a little boot.
Yeah, a little banged up this week, so we'll see. Hopefully he'll be back next week. Otherwise, we'll see how long he'll be out for. Otherwise than that, the SPASH team, big up front. Nose tackle is going to be 335 pounds tonight. Big boys, but
335?
Yeah, you'll see him out here. But Roger said something simple. He said, look, it's going to be a lot of double teams, and we're smaller, but we are mighty, and we think we can we're more physical, we can get the edge, and we can have fun. So look for Peyton Pingle to have one heck of a night tonight, and that's one of the shout-outs he had. And he also had Cooper Adair. Look to see Cooper. A little rainy, but we saw last week this Raiders offense throw the ball to start the game.
Yeah.
And also new center Joey Arnovic slides over from his left guard position to snap tonight for Adair, number 68. And also shout out to all the boys watching back home. We got nice little get-together going.
Yeah,
for
let's
the super
get some
fans.
names going. Shout-outs.
Yeah,
let's
so
go.
the creatures back home, we got Benny, we got Liam, we got Ollie, we got George, and then we got the super fans of the game as I'm going to start this new segment. We got Sam Abrahamson and Lance Schermacher, and they said they had one thing tonight. They said, look for number 11, Chase Johnson. He's going to have a big game.
Oh, boy.
They think he's having one hit stick on the sacks of this quarterback, and they also think 3 tackles for loss.
And for the folks at home that don't know what a hit stick is.
Oh, that's what Chase Johnson's known for.
Oh.
We saw Ben England, the Honey Badger, do it last week on quarterback Nick Starright, and it's just laying the boom, getting your head down, getting those pads level, and hitting somebody really hard.
That Honey Badger at the end of that game, that was one. I had to throw that on Instagram last week. It was like, what a hit! That probably was one of the best hits I think I've seen in high school ball. It was. You saw like the play developing, and then all of a sudden you see this freight train like just shot out of like just nuts. Bam.
Yeah, but we're gonna see some dogs for SPASH tonight. Just a couple guys to look out for. Their quarterback Trent Breisbach, he's a 3-year varsity starter, and he's gonna sling the rock. You're gonna see he's got 800 yards passing so far this year. And
What number is that kid?
number 3. We'll see him down here.
Got it.
And then look for Johnny Ananitis, their wide receiver, number 12, who is a dog.
Ananitis, okay.
Number 2 ranked wide receiver in all of Division through 1 through 8 man in receiving yards this year.
Say that one more time, because that was a lot.
So in the state of Wisconsin, they rank all the receivers based on yards.
Yeah.
And he has 501 yards through 4 games, and that puts him number 2 in the whole state of Wisconsin for receiving yards.
That is just nuts.
Yeah, and
absolutely nuts.
Breisbach against Eau Claire earlier this year had 8 touchdowns, 4 through the air, 4 on the ground. So a guy who's going to be able to lead the SPASH team, and they're big. Like I mentioned earlier, these are some big boys, and they're ready to hit Hudson. But Hudson's ready, and look for up front Chase Johnson to have a big game. Also some other guys, Liam Mayer in the middle for our linebacker core to have a big game, and also the Honey Badger, Ben England.
Love it.
Go.
Love it. Love it. 4:20 left to go before the game gets underway. Again, big shout out to Derek Building Solutions, our Diamond Booth sponsor. We love to have some great sponsors like Derek in the mix. They have been a great sponsor for years and years, so thank you for being our booth sponsor. Again, quick shout out to SF Insurance. The local pros, real service, appreciate you. Again, shout out to SF Insurance. We're going to take a quick breather here. We've got about 4 minutes to go. We'll be back in just 2.
When you're working with Derek Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
You know, I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going. And so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's Local Bar and Grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Hudson, Stillwater, Chisago City, and Forest Lake. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
One of my favorites in town, it's the Willow River and Carbonis, located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carbonis, just north of town. Welcome back to football here in Stevens Point. We've got the national anthem on deck. A little bit of rain. Looks like it's subsided. Definitely a slippery field out there tonight. That ball is going to be something. It'll be fun to watch how this kind of stacks up with that ball being, it's slick out there. I know they bring them in, they dry them off, all that good stuff. But God, it's still going to be a wild ride, I think.
We might not get an anthem.
Oh, we might just go straight to ball?
Yeah. I wonder if they did it in the locker room or something like that. But
Can you do that?
I don't know. I mean, they are wearing their military appreciation night
I do
jerseys.
like their jerseys that SPASH has on, a little camo on the top.
You know what would have made it better if they had the camo pants, the all camo.
Right. Well, we wouldn't be able to see them on the field hardly.
Oh yeah.
We'd be
I
like,
mean, at least have the white lettering, so
where are they
makes
at?
it pretty easy. But
Yeah.
looks like we'll have SPASH kickoff first, or we will see. I can't quite tell.
Well, we'll get that figured out in a hot second here. Yeah. Looks like we're just going to get right into action.
Why not? Let's get some football going.
Mr. Sundin is holding down the fort. He couldn't get in with the rest of us for some reason. They had some gates closed because of the lightning and all that. So he is making his way on over to the booth. So right now you got Ken Conan and Aaron Sundin on the way. Amory Thanos will be covering for him on color commentary, right?
Got you.
All right, and then Jeff Tirstig on our camera today. We appreciate you tuning in, and looks like the Raiders will be kicking right to left on your computer dial out there, and we'll get this one underway. Bit of a hurry up here, it looks like, and no anthem that I can tell of, and we're just right on the field, get ready to go. And we're at the 8:20 mark here in the evening, so we'll see how we do.
Yeah, Kelvin Roth and Kason Sager back deep to receive for your SPASH Panthers. Keegan Holden to kick off here.
Keegan with a nice boot. That'll be fielded at the 4-yard line. Brings this one on out to the about the 20. Gets tackled. Nice job by the Raider crew out there.
Yeah, Kelvin Roth on the return there. Their running back, we'll see a little bit of him tonight, but look for Trent Brybeck, their starting quarterback.
Nice.
The junior, he's gonna sling the rock. There's just a pass offense. You're gonna see the pass first, run second. A little different than your Hudson offense.
And how do you pronounce his last name?
Bridebach.
Bridebach. Okay.
Yeah. And then look for number 12, their captain Johnny Ananitis.
That's their guy. That's it.
Yeah.
That's his target.
Yeah.
Got it.
He's lined up on Dumont right now.
Interesting. Well, it'll be interesting to see what this Panther offense has in store for us tonight. Quick pass over to the near side here. Picks up number 14. Makes one miss, but then knocked out of bounds at about the 26, 27-yard line here.
Yeah, Isaac Yang on the reception. Another guy to – those are Bridebach's two favorite targets, Isaac Yang and then Johnny Ananitis.
So Yang 14, Ananitis is 12 if you're keeping track at home. Got cheerleaders down in the ponchos down there. The study section for them, all in camo. Again, about 70 degrees, and Mr. Sundin is in the house here. We'll get his mic turned on in 2 seconds here. Aaron, should we let you catch your breath, or you're good to go? There he is. There, open that mic up. Let's get Aaron in the booth. How you doing, brother?
I cannot keep up with this tonight, guys.
I know, right? We were shooting at your feet all night long. Aaron, well, I told him you got locked out of the stadium.
Twice.
Twice? Okay. I didn't know it was
Basically
twice.
walked back to my truck.
Oh, my gosh. For real.
Well, kind of. So, yes, they said, time to go back. So,
Yep.
all right. We didn't have any pregame, but
We did a little on our own.
Okay,
We
good.
winged it.
Amory
we had
covers
Amory's
me.
locker room. Yep. We'll get you in a second. 3rd and 1 here. They'll keep this one right up the middle. Bowls over a couple, picks up the first down, and about 3 more as they swarm him at the 35.
yeah, and that's your guy tonight. I'm sure you talked about him. He is really one of the leading scorers in the whole state going into this game. Trent Breitbach, the quarterback.
Yeah, old Amory was talking about him and Ananitis. Is that right? Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Those guys like to hook up on some sweet pass plays from time to time.
So what you're going to see a lot of is Breitbach's going to roll out. Typically, he goes to his left, but keep an eye on that.
Little handoff coming to the near side here. Cuts through traffic, makes it through a seam. That's 2-8 off to the races over the midfield line and down at about the 48.
Yeah, Tucker Phillips on the carry there.
Yeah, Phillips with a nice run up through the middle there as he kind of cut through a couple layers there. Good blocking by their O.
Yeah, one of the things I mentioned it, I think, last week, I'll bring it up again, is these two teams really kind of mirror each other a little bit. You'll notice the size of the players. You'll notice even kind of the way they run their defense as well. So keep an eye on that.
Right block calls for it. Gets a low snap. He'll pitch this one out to the left. Nobody even near it. A flag thrown.
Might have a hold there, Ken,
Okay.
based on where that was thrown.
Yeah, pitch the flag over near the SPASH lion or whatever that is over there.
That's a Panther.
Panther. Thank you. Is this the field where they growl if they score?
I don't know. That's Marshfield.
That's Marshfield.
Yep.
That's right. Okay, what's the call here?
Pass interference.
Okay, they'll call that on Hudson. Back.
That at the second level there, receiver looked like he was maybe a little bit off balance. Probably got a little shove from one of those linebackers or safeties. So
that was thrown all the way back.
Okay, so it'll be a first down for the SPASH crew here. They'll mark that one at the 31. First and 10 for them.
Again, Breitbach is going to be a really big threat tonight in the running game, too. He'll just take
Little handoff this time. Picked up 2 or 3 on that one as he crashes through the line there. That was 28 again on the carry. That's, of course, Phillips.
another kid. If you mentioned it, Amory, you'll also see from that running back, Calvin Roth plays a little bit there.
Yep.
He'll play both ways. He's a corner as well. Pretty good on the defensive side.
Yeah, they're leading tackler on defense.
And they haven't been really challenged on the defensive side this year, right? Just because the teams they played are so far on the season 1-15. So.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. 2nd and 5 here.
There he goes.
Breitbach rolls out to his left. Yep. Looks into the corner of the end zone over there, off the fingertips. Yep. And he just couldn't secure that ball.
Yeah, that's Ananitis out there, and that's what you were talking about, just that rollout and look for his man. But the Honey Badger Ben England there to.
There you go. Like it.
The Badger.
The Honey Badger. One of my highlights, and again, tonight's just been a little bit chaotic for everybody, but got to contain on those edges, not let him roll out, have a clean pocket out there, because that is the way they typically do try to throw downfield, is when he rolls to his left. He's a legitimate athlete, guys. I mean, they haven't played anybody yet, but he is certainly putting up some numbers that are impressive so far this season.
3rd and 5 coming up for the SPASH crew. Pops that one to Phillips. Phillips cuts out to the left, gets around the edge.
Block.
Oh, great block.
There
Yep, there's the flag. Comes
the Honey Badger. Drew the flag there on, that'll be on Isaac Yang out there.
Yep. I like that. So we'll take a little back up there. I feel like we need to shout out the crew again. The creatures,
all the guys at home watching.
Yeah. I don't know if Sundin heard about this, but we got a whole posse of people watching back home.
Awesome. Well, thanks for hanging around,
Creatures,
everybody. This has been a weird
yeah.
night because these guys, Amory, Jeff, Ken, they've been here for what, 4 hours, 5?
Yeah, I got here at 4:30.
Yeah,
Amory's been here a long time. We've been here 3 hours,
and
roughly. It's all right. That's what we do for the team. It's all about the team, baby.
That's right.
That's how we roll.
And we got football. That's all that matters.
And
we're getting it in.
That's right, Amory.
So far, the weather does look like it's clear.
Oh yeah,
going forward.
Should be good.
Love it. 3rd and long, setting up here. Ball spotted at the 36.
Time to get after him here.
A big holding penalty. Breitbart rolls to the near side.
There you go.
Let's go, boys. Healy with the pick off there and out to midfield. Let's go, big time. Wow, great. We'll get an Associated Eye replay coming at you right now.
So a little bit of late pressure coming there. You could see it. Had good coverage underneath, and then Healy came from his safety spot, picked that off. Big play by Alex Healy.
Yeah, and we had a flag on the play, and there was a hold on SPASH, so that interception will count, and Alex Healy gets his first pick of the year, and that's big. That's a big moment. Hours and hours and hours, and Coach Cowles, I can tell you right now, will be very happy with that start from his defense, and now we see this offense with a little new revamped O-line with Cale Larson going down last week.
Right.
it's a very good point, Amory. I mean, sitting around and waiting, you're jacked up emotionally, physically. You got to sit, come back out. So big turnover right there for the Raiders.
Cooper, option.
Good.
Keeps
There we
it.
go.
That boy, he's got some room. Spins a little bit, makes it through a couple. Close to a first down. It looks like it will be a first down. Spotted around the 40 there. Nice little run through the seam.
Yeah, really good blocking out there for him as well on that right side.
Yeah, that was sweet. And we'll go, looks like with the hurry up as we have been throughout the season so far. So get the chains moved. I think we're waiting on them as they mosey on the far side. Cooper looks out to his left.
Just a little bit. Had a block out there, too. Just threw it a little bit ahead of him. That play last week, that was a touchdown play, I think,
33-yard
wasn't it?
touchdown.
Right?
Yep, that right, first drive of the game for the Raiders.
Again, looking for Christensen out there in that kind of out in those flats, getting a lead block.
2nd and 10 coming up for the Raiders here.
Yeah,
good memory. Yeah.
Yeah, look for the Raiders to attack the edge tonight. They think on the edge they have more power and more speed that they think as we see it right here.
Run
There
coming
it
this
is.
way
There we
with
go.
room over the 30, 25, cuts upfield to the 20, and a nice first down for your Raiders.
Jake
They'll
Cowell's on the carry there.
Spot
We're
that
just
one at
talking about
21.
Jake. I mean, Jake's got some good speed, just a sophomore. Coach Cowell's young son, and
Is
they
that
were
right?
talking about trying to get him into the mix a little bit more offensively. But good call on that, Amory. I
Cooper
didn't pick that
drops
up in
back,
film.
picked up a
Plenty of
nice
real
block.
estate.
Yep. He'll run that just past the 20 and get out of around the 18-yard line.
Yeah, they think because you'll see big number 75 out there. He's listed at 5'11", 335.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. As a high
I saw
schooler.
him on film, and I was like, they've got another big guy on their offensive line, too. That might be number 74. He's a little taller.
Yeah, that's crazy. 335, you said?
Yep.
Cooper looks right the whole
Got a
way.
block.
Got a couple blockers over
Get
there.
out there, Ping.
Pingle. Stiff
There we
arm.
go.
Yep. Rolls away from one. Down to the 10. Looks like a first down or real close to it.
Good-looking first drive here by the Raiders. A little up-tempo, but, again, that when we get to be a little bit fanatical with our tempo, then all of a sudden we aren't necessarily hitting our spots, and you start to see those procedure and false start plays. I like this tempo right here.
Yeah.
Oh, trouble. Get on it, Coop.
Boy, a crazy snap there. Cooper tries to make something out of nothing there. Gets hammered at the 22-yard line, so a loss of
So
about 10.
that's a tough one. You know, he picked it up. He's a runner at that point, but he can throw the football.
I was going to say, could you pitch that?
You could have thrown that away and, maybe been able to get the ball back to where the original line of scrimmage was.
Cooper. Ooh.
He's got him
Got
wide
him
open.
Wide
Christensen.
open,
Open.
Christensen.
Oh,
And he
dropped it.
got a wet ball and just dropped it right there at the 3-4 yard line. Oh, that was a TD waiting to happen. Oh,
Yeah, I think
Great
he
play.
Just, again, ball first.
yep.
Get that ball, and then
It's got to be like you're so open. You know what I mean? Like there's nobody anywhere near me right now. You know you got it.
good play call, too. I mean, he was
Yeah.
wide open.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Here comes that blitz. Good
Little
screen.
screen. Yep. Caught. Pingle gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Maybe just inside the 10, so it'll bring up a fourth down.
We'll see what they want to do. It looks
Yeah.
like maybe the field goal team coming in. Yep, Coach Cowles is going to have
Take the points.
Holden come in here and try a
Yeah, Holden had a good week of practice, so look to see
about a
him.
26-yarder.
Yeah.
Not much of a breeze as you look up at the goal post there.
Looks like SPASH will bring some pressure here. Yep.
They
Looks
do.
pretty good. Well, he must have a little bit
No
left,
good.
wide left maybe.
Oh.
Plenty of leg on that. All right.
So that'll be a 0-0 still, as we just missed that one left. Thought that was going to be a good one. Looked good from here, but gosh, you never know on the angle.
Yeah, he had plenty of leg on that. I mean, certainly enough to clear it for another, gosh, probably it looked like almost 20 yards. But
Yeah, for sure. So that ball will be spotted at the
first interception
20.
by Brightback this year as well. So, again, opportunistic defense
Yeah.
for the Raiders, being able to get that turnover. And Good drive by them, too. I mean, moving the football, unfortunately, that bad snap lost about 10 yards and dug them in a little bit of a hole. But
yeah, 1st and 10 here for the Panthers here. They run one up the middle of Phillips. He's taken down just on the other side of the 20. Picked up maybe 2.
We'll continue to update scores with 3 other Big Rivers Conference games. The score updates courtesy of Clean Homes.
So 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter here.
So I mentioned these two teams being pretty similar. The quarterback for SPASH is kind of the differentiator that's been the person in these first few games that's really kind of gotten them on track offensively.
Yeah.
But I do think this line of scrimmage for SPASH, both offense and defense, the Raiders have an advantage here if they can.
Low snap that time. Ooh. Gets through. He'll keep that one up the middle. Gets contact down after he picks up the first. 31, 32-yard line is where he gets spotted down. Breitbart on the move there.
A little bit like Cooper, but again, they both run the football like they're running backs. They're skilled runners. He runs hard. Good football player.
Yeah, and only a junior, so.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Breitbach's a junior. Wow.
A guy next year to look out for player of the year in the state.
Right. So they'll line up. This will be a 1st and 10 here. Ball spotted at the 32. Breitbach hands off. Looks like Phillips on that left side this time. He'll pick up 2 or 3.
Kind of like you saw last week, guys, with Whittick in New Richmond. Again, there's a threat that can take it to the house every time he touches a football.
Yeah.
But the Raider defense did a good job, especially at the line of scrimmage, being able to control him in that second quarter. And then obviously he went out in that second half. It was more still right. But tonight that's going to be a big deal. And if the big plays are what SPASH has kind of thrived on this year to get their points, if you can eliminate those big plays, keep the quarterback contained, we're going to be in good shape.
2nd and 7 here. Right
comes that blitz.
Yep, hands that one off. That's Phillips again. He might have got 1 or 2 up the middle there. Good pressure.
Yeah, so far it's been Phillips, not a lot of Roth. It's something to keep an eye on.
Shane, teams have tried to run between the tackles with limited success against us.
There we go. Just moving this clock a bit.
Yeah, big 3rd and 5 here for the Raiders defense. Look to see some pressure here. Maybe see Mayer and Wilson drop down from those linebacker spots and
keep an eye on that rollout too.
Yeah.
Going to his left, that would be Jack Hatfield on the right side of the defensive line, the linebacker out there for the Raiders. See if he can contain him, keep him inside. Don't give him kind of a free area to roll to without some pressure.
Yeah, I see Yang and Ice out there. Oh, little read option.
Breitbach keeps
there you go.
Right
Great
the
tackle.
Nice job.
Nice job. Phil spot. There he is, Mayer.
Right him like a buck.
The vacuum cleaner.
The Hoover.
Getting a little bit of push there from that defensive line and just cleaning up.
So 4th and 4 out there. They're going to keep the offense out?
We'll see. They're going to maybe get up and
here.
line up.
Yep.
Perhaps trying to get a hard count, maybe an offsides.
All right. Breitbach keeping an eye on the sideline here. Wow. We'll see. So 4th and 4. Got to get to the 42. Yep, they're going to keep it up the middle. Wow,
Stuffed him.
Breitbach.
I think they stuffed. Oh, he might have got it that last
second
push.
effort. We'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, I think he got it looking at that side judge.
Yeah. Wow, what a play by that Panther team to go for that on 4th. It's going to leave great field position if they don't get it, right? Yeah. Dang. Well, very, very close to stopping that one. It wasn't too far off, but like you said, that second push, I think, got him up and over. 1st and 10 coming up for the Panthers here. Again, that ball spotted at the 44. Bach hands this one off. That's Phillips.
Good job that time by the line.
Nowhere to go. Nope. Just gobbled up.
SPASH, definitely the class, it looks like, of the Wisconsin Valley Conference this year. DC Everest, I think, shortly behind them. We've seen them, obviously, last year in the playoffs. Tough loss to them at home, but the conference is down. I mean, we've talked about it. You got North Memorial, you got Rapids. Those are all teams that are trying to get their footing underneath them. Marshfield, still kind of the same team we've seen the last 4 or 5 years. So this is a big game tonight. This is, of course, a conference game as well, so keep that in mind when the conference standings come out.
Right back to pass over to that left side, just airmails that one into the sideline. Nobody around it, really.
So these are the plays we saw it before where kind of like what happens with Hudson, it's typically a pass call play.
Sure.
But right back has the ability to certainly break that open on a broken play on it and be able to run the football. It's up to those linebackers and, of course, those safeties, the missile, and also Healy back there, keeping an eye on that.
So 3rd and 9 coming up for the Panthers here. Right back will send a man in motion. Looks to the near side.
Nothing
Overthrown
there.
It was almost like he didn't run the right route.
Yeah,
he stopped
miscommunication.
short.
Cut it off, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Stigler out there with the good defensive coverage. And so far, you've kind of seen those corners, Sembo and Stigler play kind of off the ball, but also get up, press, and Edison Yang out wide. And it's forced Breidbach to throw the ball away and have a lot of errant throws so far, which is something to keep an eye on. Is, like we mentioned, the physicality up front for this Raiders D-line is something that the SPASH line so far had a little bit of a struggle with.
I like that.
First time seeing it, I think.
Oh, trickery here. Here comes a pass down this side, near side, out of bounds.
There you go.
Wow.
Wow, that's a gutsy play. I mean,
the Panthers are just, they're throwing all the chips under the table
and
right
that
now.
was Breitbach that was back there and chucked it up. But
wow.
if you're the Hudson coaches, you're thinking, okay, really, this is what we're going to try to throw at us right now? I mean, you went for it on 4th and, say, 5. Now you went for a fake punt play on 4th and 8. Let's make them pay here. Put it in the end zone.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, that was Stigler again out there.
Good coverage.
Great field position if you're a Raider fan right now. 45-yard line, 1st and 10. All right, let's see what the boys got this time. Little handoff there to the Pango man. Gets a couple there. Gets about to the 40, 44. Picked up 2, so I'll bring up 2nd and 8. And I think it's Military Appreciation Night in the stadium tonight. We've got the Panthers in their camo outfits. All right, so we got 2nd and 8 coming up.
Taking their time here. Again, I thought that first drive from the Raiders looked really solid, mixing a little bit of pass and run.
Cooper hands this one off. Is that Hospopoulos?
Oh, Cooper lit a big block out there.
Oh, boy.
He likes that.
Yeah,
he does.
Hospopoulos, he's not the tallest guy out there, but boy, he's
got a little quickness.
Kind of shifty. Yeah, I like it. We're up a 3rd and 3 here. We'll get this one going rapid fire this time. Cooper hands that one off to Pringle.
Very close. Looks like a little short.
Yeah, about a foot shy, it looks like.
So this is one of those situations. I don't think they're going to close out the quarter here, talk about it a little bit, but keep an eye on that RPO.
Yep.
This is a nice time for Cooper to read the defense, maybe make a quick decision between he and Pingle. Does he give him the football? Does he keep it?
Love it. We'll be back in 2.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Hi.
Welcome back to Gorky. Is it Gorky? Am I saying that
Gurky.
right? Gurky. What's up, Gurky?
I think the last time we
Hey,
were here,
Jerky.
we referenced, you and I like to go old rock references.
Yeah.
We got the Scorpions. Remember that song?
Oh, yeah.
winds of change.
Yes.
Down at Gookie Park.
Yes, yes.
Listen to the wind. Hard count first, and then let's just kind of get a read of that defense.
Yep.
Yeah, long fourth and they'll mark it 4th and 2.
Yeah. So right in front of us here. Yep.
There it is.
Cooper
Nice.
keeper. There
I
you
like
go.
it.
He leans into that one and picks up a ton. Then a boy out to the 30. So he's got that first and about 5 more. So 7 on that carry by the Cooper keeper.
Excellent blocking on that left side. I think actually had he pitched that, it probably would have got a first down too, but certainly there was plenty of real estate from the left side of the offensive line.
Cooper chucks that one up the
Got
middle.
it.
Nice catch there in the middle.
Jake Belusky on the reception there, number 10, the senior.
Nice.
Belusky takes that one at the 20, swivels and picks up about 3 more. Nice play by Belusky.
It looked like it might have even got tipped there, guys.
Did it really?
It looked like it was very close, if
Okay.
not tipped by the Panther defender.
All right, 1st and 10 coming up for your Raiders here. Cooper pitches this to Pingle.
Got a block, guys.
Got a block. Ooh. Little work to do there as he
Christensen got him a little block. The other receiver kind of got his feet tangled up, couldn't quite get out, but picked up about 2.
yeah, we'll give him 2 on that one. So 8 to go. Ball be spotted at about the 15, it looks like. Quick shout out to the captains for making time this week to get in the Raider All Access podcast. Cooper rolls, fakes, keeps it.
Oh, he's got a block.
Cooper got a little room.
There you go,
Booyah!
Coop.
Let's go big time. Cooper fakes the throw and then just sprints over into the corner. A big touchdown for your Hudson Raiders.
He had a receiver. It looked like Christensen running kind of a corner route there. Had him for about a second, but didn't quite have the look to make that throw. And all of a sudden you saw Cooper accelerate, and it was nothing but red touchdown time for Coop.
What's that replay real quick on the Associated Eye replay camera here as you see him sprint towards that corner and
Nice block downfield, too, from those receivers.
little pirouette into the end zone. Little boy. Spot good.
That looked good.
Kick good. Let's go. 7 on the board for your Hudson Raiders. And tell you what, that fake punt.
Comes back to bite him.
Booyah!
Yeah.
Let's go, boys.
You know, really, right now, it should be 14-0 with that drop pass that the Raiders had on that first drive.
You're right. That's
So-
a great point.
I'm liking what I'm seeing so far in the offense. Offensive line, Amory seems to be kind of getting control of that line of scrimmage, running the football well. Cooper, he just looks so much more relaxed than he did in the first 3 games. These last 2 games have been night and day. So
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, he stepped up in the big-time moments, and you saw last week against a very good New Richmond team.
Yes.
And you saw him step up and play a very consistent, what we were used to seeing from Cooper Adair. And again, you're seeing that so far tonight. You've seen this offense just march the ball down the field.
Yes.
And on that touchdown from Adair there, he had Burr. If we watch the replay back, we'll watch it back in a little bit. But he had Burr, and Burr kind of slipped down.
Okay.
And that's when Adair pumps it, and then
You can play it real quick. Replay coming at you one more time.
You'll see Burr at the top of your screen. You see Christensen run that post, and then Burr kind of slips down, but he still gets up, makes his ground, and then lays a nice block out there with Belusky. So both
Nice call,
yeah.
Amory. Good catch on that. I like that.
But so far, we're dominating up front, both offensively and defensively, and that's something that Sam Rogers, big old lineman, said this week was we think we can dominate up front. And that's so far what they've done is we see Roth receive the kick here.
Fielded at the 15. Boy, he's got speed right up the middle. Look at him go to the edge here. I don't know if they're going to catch him over the 30, 25, 20, 10. That is a run back for a touchdown.
Laundry.
Wow. And he just got off to the races on that one. That was just a straight sprint fest right up the middle.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he bursted through the little seam that he had, and all of a sudden, we talk about those guys that are kind of the gunners, and they overran it. All of a sudden, he got outside and had really just the kicker to beat.
Wow.
Yeah, big 90-yard return from Roth there. And the senior doing what seniors need to do in big games like that.
Yeah. Well, a big answer from the Panthers. The kick is good for them as well. So 7-7 all of a sudden, and it didn't take long for the Panthers to respond after Hudson drove that one into the end zone here. We'll take a quick breather. We'll be back in just 2 seconds.
I'm Ronnie, your Willow River Experience Assistant. At Willow River Company, we take care of all your outdoor needs. Snow removal, irrigation, fine gardening, plant bed maintenance, seasonal planters, lawn care, and planter subscription all year round. And now, it's all bundled into one simple monthly subscription. No stress, no hassle, just a beautifully maintained property. Visit willowriverexperience.com and subscribe today so you can enjoy the view.
Welcome back to the Derek Building Solutions booth. Here again, Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Amory Thanos, and Jeff Tiersig on our camera. Thanks for joining me, guys. We got a barn burner, I think, on our hands tonight. 7-7 right now. The Panthers will be kicking right to left on your computer dial to your Raiders.
Well, let's see if we can do that. We've seen it
yeah,
before.
We've seen Peyton do it. And Pingle will be back deep to receive with Burr and Healy, and we know the Raiders got the same thing, so we'll see if we can get a nice return here and get some good field position for this offense. Oh yeah!
Wow, deep into the
I noticed
zone.
that on the extra point too. Number 31 has quite a leg. He's a lefty.
Yeah. My goodness, that was an absolute bomb down there. Amory, you got any updates around the horn for us?
Yeah, I can grab some.
Could you? That'd be great. I know a bunch of the other games are already into the third quarters, I would guess, right? Yeah. So we might be able to get some kind of late game updates here as we look around the horn.
I did see an early 6-0 lead, River Falls over to Richmond. That was the first quarter. So
yeah. Cooper hands this one off. Nope, he'll keep that one on the left side. Cooper rambles to just over the 25. Looks like the 26-27. They'll see that down.
How many yards does Adair have on the ground coming in?
he's been, again, really smart with his decisions lately,
Over 100 yards.
making sure that, the best decision is probably sometimes to keep the football.
Cooper back to
he's
pass.
got Murtha. He's got Murtha. Yep, he sees him now.
Chucks it deep. Oh. Goodness.
He had him.
Murtha was, he
Just
was.
some weight pressure there. I don't think he could quite set up his feet to get it downfield.
Murtha had like 2 steps out there, didn't he? So 3rd and short coming up here. 3rd and 2.
Counter play. There you go.
There you
Big
go.
burst.
With some room. Look at
Pingle
him
running
flying.
hard, running
My
hard.
goodness.
There you go.
Pingle running with a mission right now. Over the midline and out to the 47, it looks like.
So most of the time we see Hudson run mostly straight run plays. That's a counter play. So in other words, it's kind of a delay. That's where you see Cooper almost run a fake and then come back, run that play. Another bad snap.
Bobbled that snap. Cooper off to that left side, looking to get back to the line of scrimmage here. And a flag that kind of got dumped onto the ground. Didn't really fly out much. We'll see what the call is coming up. Well, let's see. Yeah. Face mask on point.
Big penalty.
Oh, big play.
Is that 10 or 15, boys?
It's 15 if it was intentional. So in other words, if they kind of pulled him down with it.
Yeah. Quick shout out to Anderson Heating and Air. Had a chance to sit down with Terry Smith this week and had a great conversation with him. And shout out to Anderson Heating.
Yeah, so the incidental face mask there, so only a 5-yard penalty.
Just 5 then,
Yeah.
okay.
So it brings up 2nd and
It's like
6.
6, yeah. Cooper keeps this one right up the middle. Picked up about 3 on that carry there as he picked up a guy around his hip as he came through the middle.
Got a pretty good initial push there, but then at the second level, you could see not a lot of white jerseys down to keep the blocking sustained.
I like the LED.
Quick shout out to number 84. Let's go Raiders. Thank you for the shout out. Says we love you. Oh, I like that. Get some love. Get some love shout outs here. 3rd and 3 coming up right now.
We're going to have the
Got
refs.
a little conference going on here.
Perfect time for me to go through the scores around the
Yeah. Go
for it.
Warriors conference.
Perfect time.
At the start of the 4th quarter, New Richmond up 13-6 on the undefeated River Falls Wildcats. We'll see them next week. Menominee taking it to Superior 42-0. We'll see Superior in 2 weeks.
No surprise.
And then Rice Lake in a barn burner with the Chippewa Falls Cardinals 30-22.
Okay.
Wow.
Rice Lake up.
Yep.
Cooper drops back. So he got some good protection back
Great
there so
protection.
far. Chucks this one. Oh,
there you go.
Right over the middle of the Pingle.
Pingle.
Pingle, 5. Tries to reach for it. Oh, he's just shy by about a yard. What a great play.
Just you set it up, Ken. It was all about protection. Lots of time for Cooper. Obviously, Pingle wasn't necessarily in the pattern to start the play, and then as things started to take a little more time, he released. All of a sudden, he's wide open. Cooper made a great throw over those defenders.
Well,
nice,
watch that
nice job.
Replay in a second here.
Big hit.
All right, replay coming in on that last one. You see the good protection, and then just spot on over the defenders.
And Pingle just got level.
Did he? Oh, is that right? Loud Tucker. Do. Cooper rolls out to his left. Got a little room over there.
Like it, run it hard. Coop, there you go.
He reached.
Very close.
Oh,
At about the half-yard line, it looks like, according to that side judge.
He put the hit on one of those guys in there. My goodness.
Yeah.
Layered the boom.
Zach Ellinger, number 21, has been the reciprocant of about 3 of those.
He's been getting hit.
Yeah. Oh,
I
man.
think this is probably a twofer for Peyton Pingle.
I think you're right.
A fantasy football running back.
Pingle. Cooper chucks that towel back out. Here we go. 3rd and just inside of 2.
Pingle.
Hand off to Pingle. Pingle up the middle.
In there.
Touchdown.
They're going heavy on that
Raiders.
left side. Those guys are doing a good job getting a push. That time Pingle didn't need a lot, but able to just follow his blockers and get across the goal line.
Replay coming at you right now.
Keep an eye on that left side. Those guys are getting a push. Great job by the left tackle. Rogers into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, Sam Rogers, the guy I interviewed this week, and there he is, just big and
doing his job.
Yep.
Do your job. All right, like it.
Another nice-looking drive that time by the Raiders. Again, I can't talk enough about Cooper, just looking like he's poised back there and in control of the offense, not pressing. Trust the coaches, trust the plays, trust your teammates. Pingle caps it off with, what's that for touchdowns this year for him? About 8?
Yeah, his 8th or 9th.
8th or 9th,
I'll
maybe.
check at the half. I don't have that off the top of my head at the current moment, but I think it's 8. Yeah, it is a touchdown. So we saw the officials kind of conference and see what
to confer a little bit there. Just to,
Are you
to make
sure?
sure?
I think I'm sure. What do you think? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm cold
You
and
called
wet.
it.
I'm cold and wet. Touchdown.
Cold and wet. It's been a long night so far.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
All good. So touchdown is confirmed. Well, PAT is upon us. A little bit of breeze right into the face, it looks like, by the tassels blowing off the goalposts. Snaps a little high. They put that
There you
down.
go.
She good. So that'll be a 7.
So we had, what did we have, 13-6 or 13-7? What was that River Falls and Richmond game?
13-6.
6. So Whittick, I don't think, is playing this week. At least that's kind of what I heard through the grapevine in River Falls. I still think New Richmond can beat River Falls just without him.
For sure. For sure.
If you think about that game last week, and in the beginning we all talked about it. We thought, boy, this could be a long night. He's a special player.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden you pull him out of your offense, and it kind of became the Stelrite show, which if a coach has an opportunity or coaches have an opportunity to game plan knowing you don't have a kid in there, they're going to be more ready than they were last week against us in the second half. And, that's a good team. So...
Well, feel free to text the booth with any shout-outs that you have. We'll get to those over the half and as we can throughout the game. And then, of course, we've got our post-third quarter trivia coming up, brought to you by Willow River. Big kick here. This will be fielded at the 12.
Same kid, it looks like.
Yep.
Not this time, though.
Gets an
Good
arm on him.
containment.
There you go. Got an ankle, lifted that up, and then the rest of the team found their way on over. So
Looks like Hatfield might have been the first one there to get an ankle on him. And
Nope, number 23, Miles Howe, actually.
Miles, okay.
Yeah, so Miles Howe, the senior, gets a nice tackle at the ankles and just twists him down, and Roth not getting one back this time.
You can have one.
Yeah,
That's all
no.
we're going to allow tonight.
But as you mentioned with that New Richmond River Falls game, it was, watching it during the rain delay, it was a lot of star right to that big tight end.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. That was a
And
lot.
he was open a lot last week, too.
Yeah.
It just
Carter Comero. Yeah.
Hudson was able to get some pressure on, and they were struggling a little bit.
Brett Bach with this one. He'll hand it off to the inside this time. Got to be Phillips, I'm sure, on the carry.
Oh, we got a flag. It might be a face mask on Johnson. We'll see where he got that hand.
That last Hudson touchdown was brought to you by Tech Connect AV. Shout out to Tech Connect, making tech simple for home and business. Check them out for all
Face
your
mask
needs.
is the call.
Yeah, but it'll be on Johnson. Just kind of got his hand caught up in the face area. And
Incidental.
Yeah, I think they're going personal foul.
Oh. We got an incidental. Then
That's a 15-yarder.
they get the 15-yarder. I see how it goes over here in Stevens Point. They'll march that one all the way out to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, that's a tough one because he actually was kind of going down at the time that the tackle was made. So
Well, 1st and 10 for the Panthers will be on deck here. Still get the play. Waltz on into the boat. That's Bright Bach comes in, lets them know what's up. Oh my gosh, we just got a great text here. Tuning in from a river cruise on the Nile.
Oh my.
Go Raiders, go number 17. That's cool. Bright Bach. Oh, just about crushed there. Lets it go up the middle. Gets a
Mayer
nice,
with the big hit.
Yep, good reception there. Picked up about 8.
And again, good pressure. So what we're seeing so far is there is pressure coming from that Raider defensive line.
Wow, tuning in from the Nile. How cool is that? I like that. That's maybe one of our coolest shout-outs we've had, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Watch out for snakes.
That's right. I was thinking about the hippos and the crocodiles if you're on the Nile, right? 2nd and 2 coming up just over the midfield line. Breitbach hands that one off.
Nothing doing.
Nope, just a pile of
lost
white jerseys in the middle.
Big Blake Anderson, number 99, making a pile. Those guys we talk about at the nose and also at those 2 tackle spots, if they can contain 2 blockers, 3 blockers sometimes,
Yeah.
frees everything up for everybody else, whether it's the other D linemen, the outside linebackers, or the middle linebackers. And again, that's one of the strengths of this Raider defense is that front 7.
So 3rd and what do we got? 3 there, it looks like. Ball spotted just over the midfield line. Breitbach back in the shotgun here. Hands that one off. God, that was Phillips.
Stuffed
Nice
him.
hit. Wow.
Mayer
at the
lit up his
line.
block, and then Phillips just ran right into his blocker, and then Wilson just kind of did the dirty work. And
What's up with that guy? Wow.
yeah, Mayer was
Hoover.
flexing after that play, letting
The
the
Hoover.
blocker know that he lit him up.
That was me, he says. In case
Well,
you see it.
interesting. So they have 1 on their yard marker, but it's definitely 4th down, guys.
Yeah. This home cooking only goes so far. We're going to keep you honest over here. So 4th and about 4. Ball spotted right at the 50.
Yeah, Roth. First time we've seen him this drive, the number 9 in the backfield there with quarterback. And
There
boy,
you go. All
attaboy,
right.
Mayer.
There he is. The Honey Badger cleaning it up, but it was all started with the push on that right side from the Raider defense. Again, what I was looking for maybe was some sort of a stunt or the backers did come up a little bit to fill, but it didn't matter. I mean, the pressure came from the defensive line and strung that play out.
Yeah, you see Johnson wrap up at the knees, and then the Honey Badger just flies down from his safety spot and then finishes Breitbach off for a big, crucial turnover. And
Hurt a lot.
6'6", and a lot of these guys out there on him 5'11", 5'10". That's something to keep an eye on as you see him one-on-one right closest to us. A little high snap up.
Pingle trying to bust that out to that left side.
Nothing doing that
Tackle,
time.
but yeah, taken out over there.
Kenny, we got one roster or we got two?
You can have mine.
I appreciate it.
Yep, 2nd and 10 coming up. Sorry about the...
Patrika that time did a great job of getting out to the second level. Didn't show, but there it is, wide open. Get up there. Oh,
goodness.
I think he came down with it. He did. It was just good coverage that time by number 2.
Yeah, Kason Sanger, got the PI earlier in the drive and comes up with a big interception there.
Just a little bit underthrown there, I think. Goodness. Yeah, I was thinking he was out of bounds as well. Jeff mentioned that. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, looking for Cowles out there. With 3:37, the turnover margin is equal now. Both teams with an interception, and this Raiders defense will take the field again at the SPASH, in SPASH's territory at the 12-yard line, and look to force another 3-and-out quick one and get this Raiders offense back on the field to hopefully get some points before the end of the half.
Yeah, after the long delay, we're moving pretty quick here in this first half, fellas.
Yeah, we are. I don't know if that's by design or what. Breitbach will keep this one off to the right this time.
We'll see a hold out there.
I think there should be a hold.
There's the
absolutely.
flag. Yep, a little late, but it got thrown.
Yeah, good call. I think that was Stigler out there that got held, wasn't it? Or I'm sorry, Healy, number 5, came in trying to contain Breitbach and got absolutely pulled down. Did a good job throwing his arms up.
Yeah, Isaiah Yang with the holding. That's his third hold of the night. So again, the receiver out there, and you can see kind of some frustration there as they walk back to the huddles. This will pin them even deeper in their own territory.
I like it. Quick shout out here to Peyton and Parker Pingle from Grandma Kay in Rice Lake, Wisconsin. It just stopped raining here, she says. Thanks, Grandma Kay.
It stopped raining here too, Grandma Kay.
I love a good Grandma update. Thanks, Grandma, for tuning in to the broadcast tonight. Appreciate you.
Yeah, last year she brought us cookies.
That's
Those
right.
Grandma Kay,
That's
right. Those are delicious.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
can't forget those.
I know.
Amory,
Grandma Kay is one of my faves.
You brought up a good point. So third holding play on that receiver Yang. Part of it's they haven't played a team with the speed of Hudson yet. I mean,
right.
All these games, guys, have been blowouts and from the get-go.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden it's a team that can match you. And obviously, those things are going to happen because maybe a little complacency. I mean,
not moving your feet and just kind of getting caught up. And Healy and England just flying down from their safety spots.
Redbach will hand this one off.
Oh, beautiful tackle, Hatfield.
Took
he
his
just
head off.
crashed from the edge.
My gosh. Wow. Just got him by the neck there, and whoop, down go.
Mentioned it's kind of Cooper Adair. It's just he runs downhill, runs like a running back, and he's not afraid to get hit. And he'll fight for any yardage he can get. And just 2 minutes ticking down, and still have all. They got 2 timeouts remaining, as they called that early in the game. But look for Ananitis down here on Asembo. Look for a little quick pass out to him maybe. Saw that a lot on film.
You called it. Oh, great stick by
goodness.
Asembo. Good read by him. Realized it wasn't going to go to the front man who was trying to block him. Shed his block and able to make that tackle. Nice play.
Yeah, that was Yang out there, and Ananitis just kind of missed the block. He just
Absolutely, he whiffed.
Yeah,
but a good read by Asembo to get around it.
Yeah, and that's something so far as the clock keeps ticking down that we've seen is these Raiders corners are stepping up their game. Since the first 3 weeks, it was kind of a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was.
But now we know the team's going to pass and we're ready to go, and we've seen that so far as we see another timeout by SPASH with 1:13 remaining.
So, like you mentioned, Amory, watching film, that play right there, that obviously was from film. And the other thing you can keep in mind in games like that, if that's part of their regular kind of pass offense, that's easily a pick six. You got to be careful.
Yeah, you can't get too greedy.
But again, if that corner can shed its block, or whoever the DB is can shed their block, you can jump that route pretty easily.
Exactly. And we've seen that as, at least watching film, is they like to find the receivers out on those little quick out routes or those quick wide receiver screens, and we've seen that so far on film for the Raiders. It's just constant just pressure, and that's what we've loved to see so far and what we've come to used to for this Raiders defense.
That's right.
Quick shout out to Go Josiah and the Raiders, Grandma Wilson, Germantown, Wisconsin. Tuning in from Germantown. I like that. Germantown, Wisconsin. 2nd 10 coming up here. The ball spotted at the 24. Breitbach gets a low snap, chucks
Oh, that's
that
a
one
pick right
way
there. That's a
deep.
pick. Another one for Healy.
All day.
Here
Healy.
we go.
Healy's like, oh, yeah, you throwing that to me? I got some
There we go.
moves. Let's
Keep
go,
going,
Healy.
Alex. Keep going,
Healy's
Alex.
still wheeling over the 40. Let's go at the 36-yard line. My goodness.
Converted running back. He was a running back previously before they flipped into the defensive side. He was seeing some green light there, but that's 2 for him.
Yeah, and you look, he caught it kind of scared. He was like, "Oh, please don't drop this, please don't drop this," and he comes up with it and
replay.
Yeah, we see the replay.
Just a
some
ball,
tackles.
yeah, ball overthrown, and Healy
Way.
opportunistic, taking after big brother Ben, who I think, remember Ken, that one game, I think he had 4 picks or something like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
it
know
was
big
crazy.
brother always watches and critiques him after the game.
58
Cooper
seconds
rolling
here.
out to the
Nice
left here. Got
blockers
a
out
blocker
front.
or
Keep
2
it
in front
going.
of him. Cooper picks up 5.
Nice job.
Oh, and he lays.
Nice run.
He had 2 blockers out there. Obviously, he had Pingo, but
Cowles. I think it
Cowles was out there. Little Jake. I mean, Jake Cowles, 5'10", 145, was out there trying to put a body on somebody. Good job by him getting out and just pushing people.
Inside of a minute to go. 2nd and 5 coming up. Ball will be spotted at the 32-yard line here.
Yeah, Zach Ellinger again gets lit out by Adair at the end of that play. So.
Pingle gets
He's
this
got
one.
the outset.
Pingle, nice job. Breaks one tackle.
That's good. First down,
Yeah.
fellas. 45 seconds. We've still got a couple of, actually 3 timeouts left. I'm sure Coach Cowles right now is thinking, let's get some points. We're going to get the ball to start the second half as well.
Our favorite athletic director, the Moen household, in for the long haul tonight. Go Raiders! Let's go, Moen. Oh, here we go. Cooper keeps this one. Rolling out to
Get
his
around
right.
that edge
Yeah,
or
he's
get
got a
outside,
guy
Coop.
pursuing him. Locked up the ball as he got tackled and out of bounds at about the 25.
Good pursuit. That was Roth again. They're going to take a timeout. 24 seconds left. So we've seen them attempt a longer field goal. I don't think it was last game, maybe the game before.
Yep.
I think the comfort zone probably for, what do you think, for Holden is maybe get him within
30, yeah,
probably
within 30.
the 15-yard line?
Yeah. I mean, that kick he had earlier was, we looked good up here, and it had enough leg to be
Yeah.
good from a nice distance. So, again, I think Coach Cowles trusts his kicker, and he knows, look, he's a top kicker in the BRC for a reason.
Yeah.
And we'll see, but I think we sniff a little more than just 3 here. We want,
That's right.
we want the 6.
That's
and
right.
Look to see for number 4, Dane Burr, yet to get a catch tonight. Look for him on the outside, and also big Logan Murtha down at in front of us.
Aunt Callie is back in Detroit Lakes tonight watching number 68, Joey Arnavec and the Raider team. Can't wait to watch live next week in River Falls. Go Raiders.
Wonder how the,
that was the wedding.
Joey go to the wedding? I wonder how the
Yeah.
wedding went last week.
Yeah,
If he made it and
Could we
was
get
able to usher everybody in.
Yeah, we need to get an update on the wedding, I think. How did it go? 2nd and 9 here. Getting down to it in the first half. Adair rolls out to his left. Not a lot going on downfield. Just takes
Oh,
it out
that's
of-
going to be a
gets
penalty,
late
I
hit.
think.
Here comes
there
a
it
late
is right
flag.
there.
Gets
That's
thrown
huge.
in. Yeah. Well, he got just lit up. He was 2 yards out of bounds, and just not a smart play by that Panther player.
No, and he was committing to go outside too. I mean, that's part of it. It's one thing if you turn upfield and try to put a shoulder into the defender, but you could tell Cooper wanted to get outside, get out of bounds, and definitely from our vantage point, we saw it was an illegal hit. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, junior middle linebacker Tony Ratzik on the late hit there, listed at 6 feet 180.
Wow.
So that's a 15-yarder, fellas. So that's going to get us to our
the
field
Bluebirds are
position
out.
we talked about. 15 seconds left. As Avery mentioned, we'd love to get more than 3 here, but Hudson, again, does not have to burn a timeout. So let's see if they maybe try something, throw to the end zone.
One more quick shout out. Go Raiders. Go number 7. We're so proud of you. Peyton Pingle's grandma, Jean, Grandpa Dave, watching in Holton.
Oh, and he's got the outside. Oh, good pitch. Cowles gets. You saw Dare just last second pitch it. He got a nice 3 yards and then decided, you know what, I can't get it anymore. And
That's
Cowles
how
got
you run the
edge.
option. Everything goes north and south. Once you can turn it upfield and put your foot in the ground, keep that running back at your hip. Solid pickup there, about 7 yards.
Yeah, still 10 seconds. We got 2 timeouts. So again, we might see Pingle up the middle or get to the edge. Yep, Pingle to the edge. He's got a blocker.
Running hard. I think he caught the corner.
Let's go,
I
big
think he
fella.
did.
Did we
Yes,
get
he got
one?
in there. He caught the pylon.
Touchdown.
Nice blocking on that left side, Ken. If we get a replay, those receivers were out in front. It was a very well-run play. Watch those guys on the perimeter, that edge that got set there. I don't see the number, but that might have been Murtha.
Boleski, number 10, and then number 4, Dane Burr out there. And we saw that on that Adair touchdown on the scramble earlier. Those two guys getting their blocks, getting those assignments, getting great hand positioning, and finishing those guys. And we see Peyton Pingle gets his second touchdown of the night.
Here we go, huh?
Is that 9 or 10 total?
I'm going to go with 9.
All right.
I think we're going to go 9.
Yeah.
Sorry about.
We'll clarify by next week.
Scoreboard went blank.
I'll clarify at halftime. I'll get a check.
Okay.
But I think it is 9. Oh yeah, we
going for 2 is the conversation.
Penalty, so
okay.
We'll see. I think Coach Cowles will just take his point and hopefully take a 14-point lead going into half.
Yeah.
But again, Roth is a threat back deep for the Panthers. So, but first we got to make this kick.
Oh boy, people are shooting pictures to the booth. Snap was
good.
Good. Hold was good. Kick was good. Boom.
So it's been the defense that's kind of kept Hudson in some of these games coming forward, but now all of a sudden you're starting to see the horsepower of this offense.
Yeah.
They're running, they're blocking better. Just the efficiency and the quickness, you can see it. Just everything's working more fluidly than it was in the first 3 games.
At least so far in these first 2 quarters, it's kind of been pure domination.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, the score is 21-7, but look at Christian. He'll beat himself up for dropping that pass. It should be 28-7, but that's the what ifs, and we move on. And
right.
But so far, the Raiders have just continued to dominate up front. It was something that was talked about all week. Was they're big, but we think we're faster. We might be smaller, but we are mighty, and that's so far how it's been. And they've just dominated both the D line and the O line. And Bridebox kind of struggled to find anybody open downfield. So credit to those corners stepping up their game, and also just
love it.
Adair and Pingle just playing the way they've been playing all year.
Last scoring drive brought to you by Wisconsin Credit Union, my home credit union, one of my favorite in town. Again, Wisconsin brought you that last scoring drive. Thanks, Wisconsin Credit Union.
See Holden's kick here. And it's to Roth.
Play it just inside the 15, and
what do we got?
We'll get a whistle and
not sure what we got.
Waving stuff.
Offside on us.
Oh. Got a flag in the backfield.
Somebody
over
left
here.
early.
Yep, they're so excited to get down there.
It's an interesting thing that they didn't let that play go through, but
right.
Maybe the flag had been thrown before we realized it before the kick. So,
where this?
All good. I'll grab another one down at halftime.
No, I just need it for a hot second. So a quick shout out to Johnny Haas. That's short for Hassapopoulos, number 30. Let's go, Johnny Hassapopoulos.
We'll see you in. Roth will get a nice attempt here.
What do you do right here, Amory? I don't think I would too. I don't know that I'd give him anything really that's worth returning.
You see that guy with what's that called? That neck collar thing. That came
that's
like a horse collar?
Yeah.
They used to call those toilet bowls, my man, back in the day.
I'll muff that inside the 20. That'll give us time to get back. He breaks out to that.
There he is.
And the honey badger just
The badger isn't going to let him go. So
Guess
that's
who?
your time, guys.
There we go.
All right. We're going to take a quick breather. We've got a bunch more shout-outs to get out to, but we'll take a breather. We'll be back in just a couple. Thanks for tuning in to Raiders Streaming.
Of your home and community may never be more important than when you are diagnosed with cancer. At the Cancer Center of Western Wisconsin, we believe that people experiencing cancer deserve easier access to personalized, compassionate, and cutting-edge treatment. With 6 convenient locations in the Western Wisconsin area, our teams ensure you receive the highest quality, comprehensive care and support close to home. You have a choice in your cancer care. Learn more about the Cancer Center of Western Wisconsin at cc-ww.org.
TELUS, property, services, and solutions. Expertise, communication, and commitment make all the difference. TELUS is a full-service commercial real estate company specializing in retail, office, land, and industrial properties. We offer our clients over 60 years of combined experience and market knowledge in commercial development, land use approvals, brokerage, leasing, property management, association management, and facilities maintenance.
Discover something delicious at Barker's Bar and Grill. With quality ingredients, exceptional service, our food is always fresh and local. From house-smoked meats, char-grilled hamburgers and turkeys roasted daily, to our hand-cut Barker fries and legendary chicken wings. Experience a bistro of a tavern at Barker's Bar and Grill.
Home isn't just a place, it's your next chapter. In Hudson and St. Croix Valley, you deserve a realtor who pairs local insight with real strategy. From smart pricing and staging to pro photos, video tours, and targeted marketing, Carrie guides you every step of the way. Strong negotiation, smooth closings, less stress. Ready to go from for sale to welcome home? Call or text Carrie Ronsberg at 651-592-4993. LPT Realty.
TechConnect is your local AV expert, serving Minnesota and Wisconsin. From new builds to remodels, we design and install custom systems that bring your home to life. Indoors or out, get whole home audio, home theater, networking, and smart control, plus simple protection with Alarm.com. Elevate every room with Lutron automated shades and lighting. Learn more at TechConnectAV.com or call 612-440-5070.
Welcome back to Raiders Streaming. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Amory Thanos, and Jeff Tierstig in the booth tonight. Got a good one on our hands. We're going to talk stats first, then we'll go to our highlight reel and watch all our replays from that first half. But Amory, why don't you get us started with some stats?
Yeah, first we'll start with the Big River score drive around the league.
I like it.
To call it
Yeah.
the scoreboard. New Richmond improves to 4-1. They beat the formerly undefeated River Falls Wildcats 23-6.
Like it.
Wow.
And then Menominee handling business 42-6 over Superior. And the other game, Rice Lake squeaks out a 16-point victory, 38-22 over the Chi High Cardinals.
You know, and we didn't. I mean, I would have told you guys in the beginning of the year that Rice Lake's going to be down, but they aren't. I mean, they lost so many good guys on that run they had where they went to state. Last year, if you remember the state tournament, that their quarterback went down, and they ended up bringing in a junior, and that kid's running the offense this year, and they haven't missed a beat. So keep an eye on them.
Yeah, and we'll go to the stats now of as your Hudson Raiders lead 21-7 at halftime. For the home SPASH Panthers, Trent Breidbach is 3 of 9 for 14 yards. So a guy who's kind of
nuts.
A guy who has 800 plus yards coming in this game has 14 total yards at half.
Amory, you seem a bit happy about that.
I'm very happy.
Sensing a little happiness?
I'm very happy about that.
I know. He's smiling ear to ear over here, folks.
14 yards.
On the ground,
That's
Tucker,
great.
On the ground, Tucker Phillips, 8 carries, 30 yards. Breidbach, 6 carries, 37. And Kelvin Roth, 2 carries for 2 yards. So
Wow.
A lot of their star guys. And Johnny Antonitis yet to touch the ball so far. So a guy who's kind of led the league as well. And a lot of stats so far is yet to even get a touch.
Wow.
And for your visiting Hudson Raiders, Cooper Adair, 4 of 7 for 71 yards and a pick. Peyton Pingle, 9 carries, 41 yards, and his 2 fantasy football touchdowns. And I did check, it is 9.
Okay, thank you.
Cooper Adair, 11 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Jake Howell is kind of a little coming out party in that first half. 2 carries for 27 yards. And then through the air, Peyton Pingle, your leading receiver, 3 catches, 58 yards, and Jake Blusky, 1 catch for 13. The wide receiver for the Raiders yet to have a catch.
Well,
interesting.
Again, they're seeing something on film that they're taking advantage of those running backs and those matchups, maybe against linebackers. I have to say, your stats just hit the nail on the head, Amory, that really the only thing we've seen of excitement from the SPASH Panthers so far has been the kickoff return.
Yeah, that 90-yard return by
That
Roth.
was huge. Yeah.
Other than that, offensively, not a whole lot going on. Credit to that defense again. A couple of picks. Healy with 2 so far, so he's having a good night, and they're just controlling that line of scrimmage, which is huge.
Love it. Love it. We're going to just take a quick breather, and we'll be back with highlights from that first half.
When you're working with Derek Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's Local Bar and Grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team. Welcome back to Raiders Streaming. We've got our highlight reel coming at you right now. And Amory, you always do a good job at this. You want to give it a go?
Yeah, I got you.
I got you.
First highlight, we got Alex Healy's first interception of the night. Then you just see the great defense, that great secondary so far tonight for that Hudson Raiders. And then Cooper Adair, his wide receiver, kind of slips down but gets up. Dane Bird, nice block, and Adair pirouettes into the end zone for a nice touchdown. And then we see Ross, the only really excitement for the SPASH Panthers so far, his 90-yard kick return touchdown, made him to score 7-7. And then Adair finds Pingle on a nice loft.
Just over the defenders there, too.
Pingle wanted that touchdown, but gets tackled 2 yards short of the goal line. And, he did the dirty work, so why not give him the touchdown on 3rd down, and Peyton Pingle pounds his first touchdown in of the night. And then again, we see this interception by Alex Healy on kind of just a miscommunication there between Breidbach and his wide receiver, and Healy shows off his old running back skills from his Easter days.
He's running pretty smooth, wasn't he?
A little shifty.
Pretty good
like
out
a Pingle
there.
will run for his money, and then we see Adair, just a beautiful pitch out to Pingle, and great blocks by Blusky and Burr out there, and they've had great games blocking so far, and Pingle gets his second touchdown tonight, and that leaves us where we are now, 21-7 at halftime for your Hudson Raiders.
So that last play kind of signifies what I was talking about earlier, where we're starting to see more fire off the ball. We're starting to see more engagement on blocks.
Yeah.
Speed is picking up on this offense, and part of that's just confidence. I mean, some of these guys have had playing time the last year. They might have been playing as a reserve role, but this is their team. These seniors, now these juniors coming up, they're starting to learn their positions better, starting to gain some confidence, and it's showing up on the field.
Well, again, we'll get to a couple shout-outs here. They're starting to pile up on me, so give me a quick second here.
Another thing to notice is during this halftime, it was a little bit shorter due to that rain, but your Hudson Raiders stayed on the field. They kind of just met the end zone, chatted up, kind of enjoying themselves, feeling pretty good about where they are. And SPASH brought their whole team to the locker room, and that just kind of sets the tone of how each of these teams are playing right now. It's Hudson's playing that dominant Big Rivers Conference football, and SPASH is kind of looking like, holy cow, what did we walk into tonight?
Right. You're right. And I think one way to describe Hudson tonight, they look loose.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
and that's part of probably the coaches said, look, let's just go over here. Let's talk about it. We're happy with some things. There's some things we can clean up. But so far, so good, guys. Let's finish.
Is this pronounced Caffin?
Yeah.
Coach Caffin watching from home tonight on dad duty with my kids. Go Raiders. The O-line looks good tonight. Sure wish I was on the sideline. Ooh, we got somebody calling the booth.
Hello.
I'm tempted to answer, but I'm not going to. Sorry, we don't take calls at the booth right now. What else we got here?
Coach Caffin, the O-line coach with Coach Matson down there. So,
oh my gosh, this is so great. Took a walk in Poland, now tuning in for some Friday Night Lights. Great job announcing tonight, Amory. Huge fans here, cheering for Nico, number 67.
I appreciate it.
Let's go. Chris Kath tuning in out there as well, hitting me up on the private text account. I love that. Flex. Chris Kath is up in Superior, he says. Oh, hopefully having some fun. That's awesome.
Maybe doing some fishing.
I bet
Get
he
out there and
is.
fish a little, Chris.
I bet he is, yep. Good to hear from you, sir. Thanks for tuning in to the broadcast. Sorry, I got a bunch coming in here. Go number 71. Play hard, Devin. Love you. Love Aunt Bethany up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, Devin Braden has had a pretty good first half. So is that whole line, and he's filling in as Arnovic slides over to center for the injured Kale Larson. And we saw him earlier this year. We saw Devin Braden, and he's kind of cemented himself as a guy next year that's going to be looking really good for this Hudson Raiders O-line, and just a great first half for this whole Raiders O-line.
We've got John Mullins is wondering if his jersey number is retired. Must be an inside joke. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
We don't know your number, but we can check.
Enjoy watching the Raiders and listening to you guys in the Valley of the Sun. Scott Weddleson. Let's go. Love it.
There you go. Getting more phone calls in the booth.
Oh, yeah. We're getting all sorts of calls. So if you are calling our text the booth number, I probably could answer, but I can't because I got a headset on and all that stuff. You know how it goes. But, yeah, just leave a message. I don't know if I'll get that either. Probably best to just text me. All right. Go Raiders. Love that. Just a solid go Raiders. Liam Meyer is a dog, and that's spelled D-A-W-G.
Well, that's mean right there.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
dirty.
That's a dirty dog right there. Oh, we got a picture coming in. Do I dare open this? Oh, look at this. Oh, it's a picture from the wedding, you guys.
Everybody looks nice.
Look at this group.
Oh, yeah.
Don't they look great?
Yeah.
That's a great-looking picture from the wedding. What a beautiful venue, too. It's got, I'll describe it for you. It's like an old barn in there, kind of just a beauty. Thanks for sending that picture. That was from Aunt Callie, I bet. So thank you.
Yeah, your Raiders will start with the ball at the start of this third quarter. And look, this is what they call a nice double dip. You score it going into half, and you get the ball right back, and you punch one in, and you get up 21, hopefully. But, again, I think the SPASH Panthers team's not just going to lay down. They're not going to be like, oh, yeah, it's over. And we're going to see some fire from them out of this half, but we're also going to see some fire from this Raiders offense. And like we've seen so far, as we see Pingle, Healy, and Burr back deep to receive.
Well, and I think it's crucial to eat up some clock here, get a drive. Hudson, really, they haven't punted yet. So we had the one turnover, but everything else has been at least a score. We had the missed field goal. So go down, put some more points on, put some pressure on them. And again, to Brightback, he's struggling tonight with a couple picks. We might just get another.
Hopefully.
Shout out to number 11, Chase Johnson from Grandma in Lake Elmo, Minnesota.
All the grandmas tuning in tonight.
We actually, I don't know if you know this, Amory, but we have a Grandma Brigade that we put together every year.
Yep.
All of them tune in, and we do, we're working on T-shirts. We're still working on design.
Yep, and we have alumni in that group, don't we, Ken?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we have alumni Grandma Brigade.
Another touchback for you. Man, oh, man.
We'll get to another shout-out here. Let's see. Little Cows just threw more blocks than Lassard did his entire high school career.
Ouch.
Oh.
Now we're talking. Now we're getting deep and dirty here, folks.
Now we're throwing some shade on the broadcast here.
One of his little buddies had a text in. I don't know. I bet that's what it was.
Amory.
Oh, man. See, that's some strong words, though.
All right.
And, Jake's...
Sorry about that.
Jake's
I just
a
had
tough
to read
kid,
it.
but I don't know. Tyler's quite large.
Oh, yeah,
He's a larger human,
Yep.
so...
We're starting trouble in the booth tonight. All right, let's play some football.
Hang on to that.
Cooper gets a hold of that one after a high snap.
Bobbled snap that time. The timing was off, and loss of about 2.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for all the shout-outs. I'll try to get to them throughout the game here. We are just piling up here.
Oh, thanks for hanging around, everybody.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a long night.
Cooper drops back. Surveying there, a little
screen
screen.
pass.
Yep.
Got some blockers.
Good block.
Rogers out there.
Nice job. Out over the 20. That'll be a first down.
Kind of look. Well, that's second. So we had that penalty or that bobble play.
I'm so into my texting in the booth right now, you guys. I'm just excited.
That looked like it could have been big yardage, but SPASH able to contain it.
All right, so that'll bring up a third down. Thank you for getting me back on point here. 3rd and 8.
Comes that blitz. Good pickup from
nice.
Pingle.
Yep, good job. Coming from behind.
Oh, he's got him.
He's got him.
Can he get him?
There
it
he
is.
goes.
Christensen got that one. That a boy over the 40, the 30.
Get there, get there.
Room, 15. Let's go, big fella. Wow, what a great scramble.
That play right there, Peyton Pingle saved the day because there was a late defender for SPASH coming around the edge. He got just a chip on him. Able to get Cooper sprung, and he set up well. Good ball. Christensen almost got that one to the house, but again, we talk about that poise of Cooper Adair back there. It's really looking sharp tonight.
There's that pitch out, and
yep,
he's got
Pingle
blocks.
on the far side with a blocker. Pingle bops that on outside to the 7, make it the 6. Nice play. Well, it's a perfect time. Another member of the Pingle fan club tuning in to urge the Raiders on. Great Aunt Janet from Bloomer. Thank you, great Aunt Janet, tuning in tonight.
8-yard run that time by Peyton. Now up the middle.
And
he's going to get to the end
Let's
zone.
go. Flag late. Flag late.
Yeah, that's typically a hold, folks. So
we got a man down.
I'm going to ease off of the replay button on that one. We do have a man down on the field. We are going to take a quick breather. Be right back. Well, quick shout out to Ted Blank Travel. A couple of our listeners have been in recently to say hi to them and get some trips on the book. So thank you guys for supporting our sponsors. We appreciate that. And Ted Blank Travel does an excellent job at all your adventures that you need to have planned. So check them out.
that was a personal foul face mask. So again, that line of scrimmage tonight being dominated by the Raider offensive line that time, we could see them. They got to the second level, but somebody put their hand where it shouldn't have been, pulled the guy down, takes away the touchdown.
So 2nd and about 15 coming up. Coop keeps this one. Cuts through some traffic there. Nice job weaving through. Picks it up about 5 back to the original. They're signaling a fumble on the field, but
he was already down.
Nobody else is signaling that besides some Panther players.
When you see a fumble on the ground, you'll see that side official come into the play real quickly.
Okay.
So when they walk slowly, there's no
That's a nothing burger
to get a good look at it.
That's nothing's happening here, folks.
Something undetected there was Berkey checked in the game, and they kind of bluffed that QB throw again. So again, something to keep an eye on as you see both quarterbacks checked into the game.
Cooper.
Receiver
rolls out
down
to his right. Comes around the edge here, gets drug out of bounds at about the 12.
Yeah, that was a play. You could see him kind of waving Murtha to try to get to the corner, get to the end zone behind the defenders, but one of the receivers fell down, the inside receiver fell down and limited the options for Cooper to throw the football.
I have a wall in the way, so it's hard to kind of get that corner.
Yeah, you don't have a very good angle with this. This booth is a little kittywampus.
This is tough. This is one of the tougher stadiums that we're squeezed
it shouldn't
in.
be either. This is a college stadium, right?
I think so. We're going to try a field goal here, guys.
I like it.
Why wouldn't you?
29-yarder here.
Yeah. A player. All right, snaps. Good. Kicks good.
That looks like a
Field
good kick
goal
right there.
is
Good kick.
There it is.
3 on the board. Let's go, big fella. Replay.
Nice
Coming at
job.
ya. Or
Keegan
replay field goals.
Holden, the junior.
Nice work.
So again, Hudson has not punted tonight. They've moved the football quite easily, actually, and should have had some points on that first drive after the Healy interception. But again, dominating on that offensive line for sure.
Back at 2.
You're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, Who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Hudson, Stillwater, Chisago City, and Forest Lake. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
Welcome back to the broadcast here again. Ken, Aaron, Amory, and Jeff in the booth. Got 3 on that drive, so we'll take that, boys. Take that. That'll put it at 24-7 right now with 9:30 to go in this third quarter.
Keep an eye on the Honey Badger here, 31. He's one of the gunners. I just want to see what he does once he hits the wedge. He's a wedge buster.
He's right in there.
He overran that one a little bit.
Flag being thrown in.
They're blocking the back.
Yep. I think that was, they got Christensen there. So Hudson's going to push them back a little bit with that penalty.
We've kind of seen that so far through these first 3 quarters. Is SPASH is just kind of undisciplined so far. It's been those few little mental mistakes, those holdings, those just flags that they haven't really been accustomed to seeing, and that's because this Hudson Raider team is flying around and they're playing with high
the
energy.
speed is different tonight, and definitely, I mean, we talked about how quick New Richmond is, and Hudson's playing that way tonight.
Lonnie and Caleb Schock checking in. Go Raiders and go Pack.
Nope.
Boom.
Oh, that's right. We got
Not
the
this
rivalry
week.
game.
Not
We
this
got
week.
we got our Cleveland Brown fan in the booth with us, Ken.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The Browns.
Yeah, week 3.
Week 3.
12 noon. Fox.
We'll be tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. We'll get the text train going, I think.
What's the line right now? 7.5, did I see?
10.
Yep. Joe Flacco.
Bach keeps this one.
Oh,
Right, Bach does.
nice
He gets
job.
spun
Good
out.
Phil.
Yeah,
Boom.
just
Fire
Boom.
again, slowed him down, and here comes that line cleaning it up.
Let's go.
Yeah, Wilson also went on the tackle. And, Wilson's kind of a guy that's undersized for the middle linebacker position, but he's played it really well this year.
He has.
He's played with a lot of energy and a lot of flow, and I think Coach Hatfield so far this year has been very pleased with that. And
Yeah.
he kind of was in Josiah's ear at the start of the year saying, hey, let's go. You're undersized, but, hey, make up for it. And so far through these last couple games, he's really made up for it, and he's playing alongside Mayer as best as he can. Mayer's just a different animal out there. But
Well, I'm a little biased, but that is probably the most fun position to play on the defensive side. Honestly, guys, you are in the mix of it all the time.
10. A little bit of a low snap. Right back.
there's that
Pressure.
Pocket
There we
collapses.
go. Johnson got him.
Boom, and there's another flag.
It might have been a face mask again. It's like
It felt like he
coming
was just
down.
grazing.
Coming down might have caught him. It looks like that's the call, but that's unfortunate.
Another shout out coming in. Great coverage, boys. Way to fight through the elements, Matt.
So it's a 5-yarder, but one thing to keep in mind is Chase Johnson's tall. Okay,
Yeah.
so if he takes his guy up high, which he did that time, he's bringing his arms down. He just caught the front of the helmet. Didn't mean to. It wasn't the malicious, intentional face mask, but he's talking to the ref a little bit.
Quick shout out coming in from Paul Moen. Great job calling the game, guys.
Hey, Paul.
Looking forward to working baseball games.
Paul works the baseball. He
does a great job, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking forward to some baseball down the road, too. All right, 2nd down and 8 here. Breitbach.
He's got in.
Got a little time here.
We're gonna have a hold.
Turned inside out there. I thought we'd get a hold in there, too. I don't see a flag yet. That big fella was all over.
Well, he's not getting any time, guys. I mean, you can see right away what's been working for them is some of this quick stuff like Amory talked about.
Yeah.
His receivers are covered up, and then all of a sudden he's got a scramble. Hudson's doing a great job of pursuit tonight. Even though he got close to the first down, again, Hudson's keeping him contained.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had Ananias on that far side, and just that pressure for the Raiders just kind of forced him to scramble to the other side. But so far through those first couple weeks, we've seen that pass just get completed because that pressure hasn't gotten there. And tonight it's just a different animal at this Raiders front. And that's kind of what we've seen so far all year with this Raiders front is Johnson, Hatfield, Dunaway, Bonazinski just all getting in and having a feast.
A feast. I like that. 3rd and inches here coming up. Ball spotted just over the 25. Breitbach.
He's stuffed.
Oh, he almost was stuffed back there.
He's down.
Yep. Down. Does pick up the first down. Picked up about 2 yards on that play. So
Tried to do the old spin over the defender and get up, didn't he?
Yeah, Dunaway wrapped him up there.
I think he's getting a little frustrated, too.
Let's go Big Devin Braden, number 71, 6'7".
We like him that big.
You bet.
Keep growing.
The New Richmond game got called with a minute 50 left. One of the top 10 rivals in the state next week.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good win for New Richmond. Thought they'd bounce back. Well-coached team there.
1st and 10 coming up for the Panthers. Ball spotted at the 28. Right back. Little screen setting up on that right side.
Mayer read it great, but just a little bit behind.
Just a bit, yep.
He was kind of left out in an island by himself. And
he was. Popped about 8 there. Be second and a couple to go.
But again, Hudson not giving up any big plays, and that's huge here. You're up 17 points.
Ooh, I got a throwback shout out here. This year's team starting to look like the 2012 team that beat Arrowhead.
That's big praise. That team
That
lost
was a
the
very
game before the
solid
state.
team.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I love hearing that. 2nd and 3 coming up here.
Arrowhead's back this year. They're number 1 in the state.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're.
Little handoff. I think that's Phillips up the middle there. He picked up maybe 1.5, so just shy of the first down.
It's interesting, in the state rankings, Hudson is getting some votes, but SPASH being undefeated as well, they got none, at least from what I saw.
Yeah, Hudson number 10 in Division 1.
Yeah.
So we're getting some attention to the western part of the state, and
I like
but
that.
that Arrowhead team it's a different animal.
They are.
Yes.
And even
It
on the
is
east
over
side
there,
of the
isn't it?
state,
That east
and the
side?
east side is still, you got your Kimberleys and you
Yeah.
got your Ninas, and
Yeah.
we've seen Appleton North plenty of times. That we know what's down the road potentially in playoffs, and those are tough teams.
They are.
Yeah, but they make for fun games.
Quick handoff inside.
Nice job again. Good
We'll see
fill.
where they mark
That
it.
was Wilson
It'll
there.
be close on that one.
I think they'll give it to him.
Superfan and family are watching. Love you guys. Missy, Dewey, and Jack. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the 2-topping pizza that you won the other day from Willow for taking down trivia. Again, trivia is coming up at the end of the 3rd quarter. If you've won already, Jack, Superfan, you cannot play anymore this year. You can play. You can play behind the scenes. Maybe have somebody else call in because you probably have the answer. But we'll have trivia coming up tonight in 5 minutes, 15 seconds, roughly.
Might be a quick one. I've been trying to keep them quick so we can keep the game going.
Yeah.
One of these days we're going to have to throw one that's going to stump some people because we got a lot of smart fans out there.
You have definitely had some juggernauts in the past.
Oh, you got a block. That's that one I was talking about, Amory. That's a pick waiting to happen. But that time the receiver on the edge got enough of a block to kind of get downfield and keep the defender from coming up and making a play.
Yeah, we saw that play earlier in the game, and Asembo was able to get off his block, but Ananias there just kind of outmuscled. That's Hackbarth over there for Stigler. So Rome Hackbarth, the senior, comes in the game on the other corner. So look to see if SPASH realizes that and tries to expose that with Ananias.
We've got a fan that just pinged the booth talking about where they've watched our broadcast from in the past. China, Singapore, Germany, Poland. His son is John Dolan, 2006 grad.
Oh, that's great.
Tonight, watching
Sounds like a world traveler.
Yeah, watching from Hudson tonight.
Oh,
little flag there.
Legal motion.
Yep. Let's go Wilson Brothers, number 12 and 40, sending love from the, oh boy. Parkinex playground? Sorry, I just butchered whatever. I'm sorry, I messed
You're
that
getting
up.
lots of text tonight, Kenny.
Yeah, he's blowing up on the old
He
text
loves
chain.
that.
I do love it. Yep. I do love it. Holden family, including Mustachio, Evan, from last year watching, number 86, Keegan Holden, kicker, from a wedding in Pepin, Wisconsin.
Another
I
wedding.
love when people tune in from weddings. It's my new favorite. Go Raiders. Thank you guys for tuning in. That is awesome.
Have a good time.
Yeah, anytime Mustachios
Mustachio.
popping in. Let's go. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball spotted at the 40. Little handoff going up. He's got some room there. That was their guy from earlier.
Really with the tackle. Speaking of Mustachio, is Aiden Tempering still playing football over at St.
I'm
Thomas?
not sure.
We got to check. We'll do an update of the kids playing in college, but he sported the. I think I ran into him at Barker's one time during the season, and I'm like, that dude's a man.
You know he's got a stash nowadays.
yeah. Who?
Our running back, Peyton Pingle.
Does he?
He's rocking a nice little
All right.
stash.
Pingle does?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
I talked him into getting the stash.
Did ya?
You.
He had a little beard going, but then he went with the stash.
You can get it going too.
Oh,
You got a little facial hair going, my friend.
Not a lot going up the middle there. That they're trying to get him going. Quick shout out. This is for you, Amory. Shout out Carolyn and Lily for showing Raider pride by watching the game online. Hi, Amory.
Yep. Oh,
That's literally what it just says right there.
I
So
know.
I'm not sure what's happening there, Amory.
So Lily's in my advisory, so I've known her for 4 years now. And
How great is this, right?
And then, so they texted the booth last year, so they get their week shout out, and
Nice.
I'm not surprised.
Nice.
I got to tell you, Amory was dressed to the nines last week. Everybody.
Oh, just wait till next week.
Super
Okay,
sure.
It's coming
Great.
back. The suit's coming back next week.
Do we need to send a limo to pick you up, Amory, or how are we going to roll that?
I got the
Get
coach
him.
off.
There you go.
Ball down.
That's
down.
all
right.
Raider
Oh,
ball.
it's still
Raider
loose.
ball.
Yeah,
We
there
got
it
it.
is.
We got it. Let's
Yeah,
go,
Mayor's
boys.
got it.
Mayor came
Let's
in and
go.
got it, but who was it that
The Honey
scripted?
Badger.
The Honey Badger. Again, all
Full
over.
replay coming. Full replay.
So quick.
Gosh,
That's why
that
we
guy.
nicknamed him the Missile before we found out the Honey Badger. And what he does so well, we've seen it now. How many forced fumbles? I believe that's 4 on the
4.
season.
Yep.
He knows where to go after those guys and knock that football out. So great job again by Ben England. Good play.
My phone's blowing up now.
Weird. Well, you can't pay attention to that. You're on the air right now.
No,
you
I
are
can feel it vibrating. I'm like, I
you
look
are
down and
right in the mix, bro.
It was Lily and them. I'm like, oh,
So
here we
funny.
go.
Ball spotted at the 45.
Oh, Pingle's got space.
Oh, he does.
Oh, we had it.
Picks up about 3 there. It
So
probably wasn't Lily and them, and they're like, that wasn't us, Amory.
No, that was for sure them.
Love it.
See that tempo again for that Raiders. Just trying to wear down the SPASH team as a lot of guys playing both ways, and I'm kind of seeing that all night. Just that NASCAR tempo is.
Bingo. Oh, gets a block.
Yeah,
Cooper
got
was,
a hold over here.
There's a hold.
Both
Yep.
guys. I mean, they got tangled up, and then all of a sudden the defender tried to shed Christensen's block, and
Quick shout out, go Coach Trevor and Brecken from the 2-3 Packers flag football team. Liking that?
let's give the little love to that offensive line. Devin Braden out here at right tackle. You got Joey Arnovic out there. 66, Johan Stoltz. We mentioned Sam Rogers before, number 54, Alexandra Patrika. All those guys doing a fantastic job tonight, controlling that line of scrimmage, giving their quarterback time, giving their running backs holes.
Second and 18 here.
Look at that.
Cooper with some time, like you said. Cooper looks, pulls it down,
breaks
tries to
another
make some.
tackle.
Almost
got there.
Got loose there. Quick shout out here. You got it, Jet, number 52. Love you, bro. From Lons. Sometimes I just don't know what these say. I'm probably getting myself into trouble here, Amory.
Yeah, Xander Patrick out there. You call him Alexander. His mom on the way here was like, man, he hasn't been called that since I started yelling at him when he gets really in trouble.
Okay, well, then we'll have to start calling him Alex. I think you never know. We follow the roster there, so good protection
That's
again.
right.
Oh,
Throw it away, throw it away, throw it away.
Big Chuck here. Maybe not a bad play there. Let's see if we can get this guy down. Ooh, turning inside out here and gets stumbled and
Pingle got the lick.
bam.
Yeah, throw it away. I mean, to your point, Ken, it's a punt, right?
Yeah,
Essentially,
yeah.
but at that point, live to play another down, maybe throw it out of bounds or something.
True. Yep. So that'll bring us inside of a minute to go here in the third quarter, and we are cooking right along just about 10 p.m. here in the Central Time Zone. Even after, an hour and 20 delay?
Yeah, around that.
There was talk in the booth early. We were going to be going till midnight, so fingers crossed. Let's let's not have that happen.
We like football, but
yeah,
not that much.
There's another flag.
Yeah,
Boy,
they had motion. They had legal motion. False start.
Laundry is flying
moving
now.
early.
All right, again, everybody get ready for the text the booth with the trivia that'll be coming up. Here's the number if you don't have it on your speed dial. Again, trivia will be for a Willow River Carboni 2-topping large pizza. Again, that's the Willow River in Burkhart. One of my favorite places to go for live music on Friday and Saturday night. It is old school up there. It's so awesome. Everything's great up there on the menu, too. It's with the pizza, the burgers, you name it. It's all good. What do they have those? It's not a pizza pocket, but what's that called?
Calzones.
Oh, those things are straight
money.
So good. Really good.
This is where you got to worry about Ken. He starts talking food.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
right
got
back.
Mayor.
Oh, Mayor was back there. Gets loose on the near side. They'll push him out of bounds and just 10 seconds off
Had
the
him
clock.
there. Was that Duman that was coming in? Just kind of slipped that. Or Mayor, maybe?
Yeah,
Mayor.
Yep. He'll be kicking himself for that. Just kind of overran him, and Breitbach was able to escape and get 7 yards on the scramble there.
Speaking of pizza over at Willow, they've got this one pizza that's kind of like an everything. It is
boy.
so good. I forget what it's
Is that
called.
the 5-top?
Maybe. That one's really good, too. Yeah, their pizza's really good. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now I got food on the brain. Dang it.
Focus, Ken.
Willow threw me for a loop. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Panthers here. Breitbach, handoff. That's
Oh,
good.
Wilson, cleaning house.
Phillips with nowhere to go.
That's that spot I told you. Those middle linebackers, they love it when they can get upfield like that.
Eating it up back in the backfield on that one.
Yeah, and Wilson's kind of had a sneaky good night tonight. Just called his name a bunch tonight, and he's just been continuing to get to that backfield and make great tackles. And again, a guy we talked about, just a little undersized for the position, but he's made up for it, and he's having fun out there, and you can see that. And so is this whole Raiders defense as we head to the fourth quarter. The here Raiders up 24-7 over the SPASH Panthers.
Wow. All right, we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be back for that fourth quarter. My favorites in town. Yep, it's the Willow River and Carboni's located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza, beauty burgers, and roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carboni's just north of town. Welcome back to the broadcast. Here again, Ken, Aaron, Amory, and Jeff in the booth tonight. It's 12 minutes on the clock. Your fourth quarter is getting ready to go. Hudson 24, the Panthers with 7 right now. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors for being part of the program. It's the third quarter, so we've got trivia. Aaron, are you ready?
Oh, am I ready? Let's watch this play here, and we'll move it on.
So again, I'll give the program for the trivia. If you haven't heard it before, we will give the question. At any time, you can text the booth. First person with the correct answer, and I'll have Aaron watching over my shoulder here. Correct answer gets the pizza. Chucks this one to the near side. That's the wheel for them. He'll get pushed out of bounds.
Mayor just
get out of bounds.
The vacuum cleaner says, I'm coming to clean up again.
Yep. Okay.
What do you think, Ken? You want to talk a little trivia?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, lately it's been a lot about football. We've talked about numbers. We've talked about rules. Sometimes, we do get fans that are watching that maybe are casual football fans. Certainly they're watching their family members. And so tonight we're going to take a little bit different approach. We're going to hit the entertainment sector.
Okay.
We'll watch this play.
Roth on the carry, and he's got it.
Roth, boy, he splits right through the seam there. Picked up about 10. Good run by him.
All right, so here's your Willow River Carboni's trivia. In 1987, Stevens Point's own Peter Weller, so Peter Weller, born in Stevens Point, played a police officer who, after being savagely gunned down, is rebuilt by a corporation as a half-human, half-robot crime fighter patrolling the streets of Detroit. What is the name of that film?
Oh, gosh. We had that one in 2 seconds in the booth here. I'm taking the number down because everybody's going to have that one.
That's kind of a chestnut, folks.
That's a gravy train right there. Got it. We already got a winner.
We
First one in.
We do a little history. So the answer is, of course, RoboCop.
Yep.
Peter Weller,
The other games have gone fine.
the actor, has been in other movies as well. The RoboCop movie actually was huge in '87, and they ended up spawning 2 other RoboCop 2, RoboCop 3, also a remake of RoboCop back maybe 10 years ago. He's also been in movies and shows. I think last time I saw him, he was on Longmire. Do you remember that show, Longmire?
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
guys?
yeah.
That was a good show.
Kind of like that one.
He was a sheriff in that, a retired sheriff.
Yep.
So the winner is who, Ken?
Well, I just texted him. We'll wait till he gets back to us here. 1 second.
See Bradbach take the snap, looking for a receiver down.
Pressure coming.
There it is. There it is.
Dumont
Wrapped up.
wraps him up. Big
Dumont
sack for the
that
Hudson
time.
Raiders.
Had Stigler coming on the blitz, and that kind of bumped him a little bit more to the middle, and Dumont cleans it up and gets a sack.
Again, RoboCop was the answer. We have our winner. That was a quick one. We're waiting.
Too smart, you guys. Everybody out there, you're just too darn smart. We got to make these a little tougher.
Scott's our winner tonight. Thanks, Scott,
Scott
for
Newell. Hey, Scott.
tuning in. Get you that prize in the mail tomorrow, my friend.
Big 3rd and 13 for this Raiders defense, and
looking for pressure. See Mayer up there. Might drop back. Oh, here he comes.
Screen.
Oh, great
Hatfield.
fill that time. Hatfield got through the mess, able to get in there, a little shoestring tackle, clean it up.
Oh, my gosh, that big fella came and tried to do some pancaking. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So funny.
Well, the speed tonight, it's the speed of the defense that's really given SPASH some fits.
Yeah.
Yep, 4th.
They're in the
13.
backfield every play. The linebackers, the safeties, the corners are flying around. Fun to see.
Yeah. 4th and long coming up. Of course, the Panthers being in the 4th quarter, clock running, they'll be going for this. Seems like early in the game they were doing the same thing.
Here comes
pressure again.
A low snap here. They'll get in pursuit. Breitbach running for his life a little bit. Chucks that one up. Loose ball.
It. Good play.
And Hatfield there again with that tip and
knocked it away, didn't he?
Yep.
Oh, Hatfield. He's having some fun out there. I know we said that last week before the game, and he's just playing with some passion out there. Great to see.
He is, yeah. He's having a heck of a time.
The thing that amazes me is Johnny Anitis still has 0 catches.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're not giving Breitbach any time.
Nope.
And these are all timing plays. So if he's got a few seconds, all of a sudden he can see what's happening. But if the defender or somebody is getting to him or pushing him out of his normal set, they just can't complete those plays.
Cooper keeps this one. Oh, he is just straight blitzing right up the middle. Nice job by him. Just gets off his feet.
There they
Got a whole pile of them trying to get him down. He's still rolling.
I love it. I love it.
Cooper loop out to the 35. Shout out number 27, Eli Henning. Whoop, whoop.
Okay, that's the quarterback.
We mentioned those ball on the ground. I'm not sure what we're looking at here. The official is down on the pile. They did not blow it dead. Let things move, keep moving. Referee hasn't said anything yet. He's calling for the football.
Yeah, the Panthers sure think they have it, but we'll see. Oh, there's a flag on the Panthers. Oh, boy. Well, he just was like, we got it. And then you didn't.
That play kind of personified what Hudson's done tonight. I mean, it's all about the speed, and then all of a sudden just they're playing with a lot of heart. You saw everybody trying to help Cooper, and Cooper, of course, was leading the charge, trying to get more yards.
Quick shout out, go Sam and Peyton from Brooklyn and Lila.
Oh.
Amory with a.
It's
Amory's taking notes over here.
Those are their girlfriends.
Is this becoming the Raiders streaming love line, or what are we going to call this?
Dude, this is like old school love line. This is updating, dude. Have you ever seen that show on Instagram?
Tell Amory I said hi.
No, that's Peyton and Sam's girlfriends.
Give Amory a quick knuckles from me, would you?
Before you got in the booth, we talked about super fans of the game. This week we had Sam Abrahamson and Lance Schumacher, and I got the chance to talk to Brooklyn because she's also my advisor, and they might make a guest appearance as super fans of the weekend. Homecoming week.
I got a shout out.
Yeah.
I got one.
Dude, hit it.
Jace Matazinski.
What?
He wants a shout out. He's down in Jupiter, Florida playing some baseball.
Yeah, he
I
is.
love it.
So Jeff and Jace, hello. Have a good weekend.
The boys down in River Falls want to do a podcast with us next week before the broadcast.
Okay.
We're in. We in. Let's do this.
Have fun in Florida, you guys.
That's awesome.
Coop again.
We've got some more room.
Picked up a first down, it looks like. Oh, boy.
Looking for another penalty there. Again, it's getting chippy.
Completely just controlled the line of scrimmage. I mean, right from the start, the first drive.
Getting chippy.
Well, I'll tell you, we're starting to get some shout-outs about the Wildcats next week.
Oh.
Wildcats will be a cakewalk if we start Devin. Best B-dubs cook in the land.
Wow. No. Is this a wing eat off or something we're signing ourselves up for?
Oh, Jace Manazinski sent me a shout out to the booth too. He's
Jace,
double tapping us.
He just wants some love.
Bro, we love you up here. Down in Jupiter. Where the heck you are.
Yeah, he's in Jupiter. Yep, playing the World Invite down there.
Wow.
Having a heck of a summer playing baseball.
Yeah,
okay, hold the presses. We got a shout out coming in from Spooner.
Uh-oh.
Diane Elliott from Spooner. Birthday. Jace.
Buholtz.
Buholtz?
Yeah.
Number
Spooner
51,
folks.
Grandma. Go Rails. Big Sundin fan. Are you paying people to send shout outs?
That is Spooner Rails, my friends. That's who we are.
Rails.
We are like a secret society. People don't know the connections.
Man, I
it's
love
like
you
we have a
Spooner
special
guys.
little handshake and
Really?
wink. Oh yeah.
I bet you do.
Look out.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. No.
Yeah, the snap. Yeah.
Right.
Here, our cameraman Jeff here. He good eyes right there. As we were kind of joking around up here, Cooper just low snap and his knee hit the ground, so he is down. So Pingle's carry will not count. So we'll have a 3rd and 9 here as the clock continues to tick down. We have approached the 350 mark or 650 mark.
650.
Yeah.
Trying for 350. We're getting there. Cooper pitches that one on over.
Christian's
Pingle.
good block.
See a Dare after every one of those pitches, he'll find somebody and just lay that shoulder in. Even as a quarterback,
he's having fun.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
We'll see a nice 4th and 5 here, and won't be surprised if the Raiders go for it.
Josh, Gina, and Scarlett, Hudson Middle, watching from home. Go Raiders.
Lots of folks watching tonight.
I love it when we get all these.
Hopefully they got a little popcorn. Sitting back.
Go Brecken, number 8 from Randy and Barb in Menominee.
Brecken might get the ball right here. Keep an eye on him. Going in motion.
Coop.
Oh.
Caught from behind on that one.
I think that was the plan. You know, what it looked like to me is kind of a fake run. He was going to take a step back and then try to drop. But
Major League Baseball scoreboard, the Brewers dropped to the
big shout out from the Hudson Creatures. Hey, let's go Raiders.
Yeah, they try to call you too.
Those were the guys that were trying to call me?
Yep.
If I knew a way, so here's the problem when you get calls. Like I could take them through my mixer, but then you just never know what you're going to hear on the other end.
Especially with them, you never know.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Carl.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
Some might say
And then all of a sudden it goes downhill and I can't hit the mute button quick enough. And, you know, YouTube and SEC's on me or FCC or whoever it is. Little pitch in front there. It's got a little bit of room. Yeah. Wrapped up at about the 16-17 and inside of 6 minutes to go. Gosh, just a ton of shout-outs tonight. I apologize if I did not get to your shout-out tonight. We're trying our best. I'm shouting out like crazy. We'll try to get a couple more. Here's another phone call, I think, from the from the creatures. Shout out number 67, Nico. Take care of business tonight. Get back home to coach girls flag football in the morning.
Ooh,
Powder
little
puff.
side gig.
So wait a minute. Powder Puff game's coming up.
Yeah,
Is it homecoming next week?
Nope, 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
Okay, so we're broadcasting that.
Yeah, we are.
You're in?
Oh, I'm in.
Okay.
I'm in.
So here's a shout out from Ken Conan. I need your help. I need somebody's help to get numbers. Like, we need to know who the girls are, so we can talk about them a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I got the seniors. The seniors will be pretty easy to do.
All right. Seniors always figure it out.
You're on it, Amory.
Juniors I'm worried about. No offense, but
Under 5 to go. Hudson.
Okay, now we're getting personal shout-outs for you, Sundin. Are you ready?
Oh, boy. I'm not sure.
Does Sundin know Mike Leroy from Spooner?
I sure do. Yeah. Went to high school with
right
him.
in the middle.
I sure do.
So that's
Is that Mike? Hey, Mike.
That's a confirmation. I don't think it is.
Okay. Well, Mike's friend, hello.
Scott Weddleson was wondering.
We see Yang right there just kind of find a soft spot in the defense for a gain of 16 and
all right,
kind of just marching the ball down the field. But, again, it might be a little bit too late as we see a timeout by the Hudson Raiders here.
But what's not happening are the chunks, the big plays. We'll take 5, we'll take 8. We can live with that. Bend but not break, and eventually the pressure is going to come from this Raider defense. At some point, if you're SPASH, obviously backs against the wall, this isn't going to turn around. But I'm sure they want to think, let's get some momentum going into the next week, going into this conference. I mean, the conference is certainly not as strong as the Big Rivers, and sorry if we have people that are listening from the Wisconsin Valley, but it just plain old isn't.
Yeah.
So these games matter when it comes to ranking as well, because, you think about this. If SPASH ends up being the head-to-head winner, they're a Division I school. They're bigger than Hudson. And Hudson ends up let's say that Hudson is tied for first place. More than likely, it's going to end up being a road game for SPASH coming to Hudson.
Good take there from a main man from Spooner. Your side conference going with Weddleson.
Yeah.
He worked with him.
Okay.
Love that.
Pressure.
Oh, boy. Just stepped up at the
about.
perfect time. Yep. Fed that one over to that left side. Has some room. Picks up the first down. Out of bounds at about the 42-yard line.
Yeah, that's Roth again out there.
That Roth guy's had a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Just high level. He's had a pretty good game. I mean, obviously the run back was huge. But he's played really well. I've been impressed by him. 1st and 10 for the Panthers here. Again, ball spotted at the 43. Right back. Drops
More
back.
pressure.
Pocket is collapsing on him. We've got their big guy laying on one of our guys back there.
Here comes the missile.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Checked up. Found a guy late over there.
Oh.
Runs into his own guy. And
he's going to
get a first down.
Yeah, broken play. Breitbach did a good job keeping his feet, rolled to the left, had to roll back to his right. Obviously, the defense was kind of collapsing on him and left that middle wide open. Number 12 caught that, able to wiggle his way into the end zone.
Yep, Johnny Antonitis gets his first catch of the night for 43 yards in the touchdown. So
yeah. So if you had him as a fantasy pick, you didn't get blanked on the night, I guess?
Nope.
We'll see if they come back here now with this extra point try, which is good. They will maybe set up for an onside kick.
I would think so.
The Raiders have seen that already this year and able to cover it, so.
All right, we'll take a 2-second timeout here.
Building Solutions, you'll get a full-service general contractor that handles every aspect of the project, from design all the way to the final clean.
I was pretty nervous getting into this. It was a big undertaking. There's a lot that goes into it, but having a good contractor, helps you work through the process. We've never built anything like this before, and knew that we would need probably a little extra help on the front end of getting things going, and so definitely glad that we picked Derek.
Jonesy's. Welcome back to the booth here. Again, this is the Derrick Building Solutions booth. Thank you for being our premier and diamond partner this year. We really appreciate your support. Got one more. I'm going to do one last shout out, and then, again, sorry I didn't get to all of them tonight. The last shout out came in and it said, let's spoil River Falls homecoming next
Why not?
week.
I like it. Keep the jug in Hudson.
Interesting.
That'll be a fun one.
That will be a good one, won't it?
We like that booth. I like that booth over there, don't you?
I do too. That booth is.
That's a good one.
Is, as I'd say back in the 80s, that booth is mint.
Jessica, maybe down here. Covered it up?
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Yep, and that was Healy on the recovery.
All right.
We got an intruder alert with smells like she was at the bar. Holy smokes. Wow.
Having a good night?
Sorry about that little sidebar. Yeah, it's the outside. We were just talking about the press box over in River Falls, and I was telling Amory earlier that thing is mint. It is like plush.
And
it's huge.
Tall ceilings, big windows.
Yep. Yeah, it's
good scoreboard.
It's gorgeous. Yep.
Quiet. That's the other thing. I mean,
very. Yeah. Yeah. There's no, loud talkers.
Well, right now, if you're
nice
Hudson,
run.
again, just take care of the football.
Yep. Just work some time off the clock. That was a nice 6-yard carry. Control the ball.
Yep. Just see Pingo get the ball a few times, and hopefully we just milk this clock down, and your Raiders move to a 5-0 start.
5-0, and we mentioned Rice Lake. They took care of Chip
awesome.
tonight, so they're the other undefeated team in the conference.
We'll see them the last regular season game of the year at home, and that'll be a fun one.
Yeah, it will be fun. They are in Division 1 this year.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, they did. They moved up.
They moved up. Okay.
I believe they had to. Yeah.
Pingo, nice cut.
First
down. Big play there.
Rogers down the field, another 15 yards pushing his guy. That's what we've seen all night.
That's so awesome. So awesome.
Yeah, just big night for that old line up front. Xander Patrika, number 54. The new center in tonight, Joey Arnovics. A few snaps that are iffy, but hey, you're going to have that as your first start at center, but he's played really well. Number 68, Johan Stoltz, also number 66. And then Sam Rogers, number 75, and also Devin Braden, number 71.
Great shout-outs there, Amory. Stick around for a post-game. We've got all sorts of action, as always. We'll go around the horn with score finals. I think we already know all those. We'll do highlights from this game, and then we'll have our...
Ooh.
Dang. I'll have our Jonesy's player of the game. Wow.
Tough hit that time. Let's hopefully Coop's okay. Looks like he is.
Pretty wicked takedown there. It's like a hip toss almost in wrestling or something.
We'll see a timeout by Stevens Point here with 2:25 remaining in this fourth quarter. Your Hudson Raiders up 24-14.
Again, recapping the
Local bar and grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow. Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team. Welcome back to the booth here. We got 2:25 remaining, 2nd and 10 after a Panthers timeout.
Got another shout out here. Jim and Barb Henry, how are you guys doing?
I think the thing that surprises
Jim, yes, I do know
now that we're at halfway
the person you were referencing. Say hello to him for me.
2nd and 11 here, and Adair get outside, and he
Stay
outran
in.
Christensen, his blocker there.
Yep, and the key thing is, what did he do? Drop down and stayed in bounds.
Yep.
So,
Ooh, the clock is stopped. Oh, yeah, timeout, SPASH.
Okay.
What to say? I think he got down.
he stayed in bounds. Referee was signaling that, hence the timeout.
Yep. So big 3rd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, like we've kind of mentioned on these medium third and long-ish is that read option. Look for him to kind of either give it to Pingle or also just drop back and see if he can find a receiver downfield. Again, with 2:16 up 10, not a lot of pressure, and you can always go for it on 4th down if you really want to, especially you're kind of in no man's land. not in any range of a field goal at all. So
Sure.
The Panthers down to 1 timeout, so that's a good point. The Raiders could run a play here even if they don't get a first down. They could go for it on 4th. That'll eat some more clock.
yeah, we'll see Christensen and Burr line up closest to us, and then Murtha one-on-one up top with Johnny Anionitis.
Third Nate coming up here. Cooper. Shotgun man in motion. Oh, got him to jump.
There you go.
got the big nose tackle to jump right there, and
when he moves, there's no quick movement back. That's
he was trying his darnest to not quite get over that line, but
yep.
Well, that changes things a little bit here.
It does.
Again, we mentioned possibly going for it on 4th down. If you pick up some positive yards here, keep it 4th and short, that's a distinct possibility.
So 3rd and 3 coming up. Ball spotted at the 37.
I like Cooper right here. Keep it in his hands.
Yep.
Been running hard.
Yep. Take that all day.
Buski in motion, gives to Pingle.
Well, shut that down, didn't they?
Yep. Right at the line of scrimmage as well.
I think, I guess if I'm Coach Cowles, I think I probably punt the football here. Just knowing the way your defense is played, try to pin him back a little bit.
Just drop it in the corner, the coffin corner over there.
Yep, exactly.
You like that football talk out of me?
Yeah, I do. Listen to you.
I learned so much being with you.
You'll see Logan Murtha, the punter.
Have you ever heard of the term crybaby corner?
No.
That's the best shot when you're playing horse in basketball, crybaby corner. You get yourself to a spot where the rim's kind of blindy. You got to shoot over the back.
Oh, sure. That's crybaby corner.
The backboard. That's crybaby corner. That's my killer shot.
And
if I'm going for the E, I'm throwing crybaby corner at you, Ken.
Wow. Well, we'll have to play sometime.
Absolutely.
Oh, boy. I'll get a popcorn and get a nice chair and watch that.
Yep.
It won't take long. I can barely shoot a ball.
See Logan Murtha, the punter. His first punt of the night. The top punter in the BRC.
Well, and let's see. They're going to leave somebody back. But they will, I'm sure, try to get a little pressure here.
Yeah, that'll be Zach Ellinger back deep to receive number 21.
Chase Johnson with the snap, so hopefully that's clean.
Yep.
There, perfect.
Good snap.
Perfect. Love it. Love it.
Just pops it right. Oh,
Love
fair
it.
catch at the 10 or 11. And 2:04 left to go.
Out of timeouts.
Yep,
So
that's
obviously you're going to see tempo. Raiders, even on that last drive, brought great pressure. It's just couldn't quite get to the quarterback. If they can keep him contained, maybe we get another ball thrown up for grabs and another interception.
Standout players, while Hudson's had several players of note tonight. Of course, we'll have to select, but this is going to be a tough one. I have a couple names in my head. Again, you can't win it multiple times.
So the Panthers, a little slow to get out there, but they do. They're getting 2:04.
Got that bunch set on the near side. Look for Anionitis kind of on a little screen.
I was just going to say, just pass, right?
Yep, and there it is, and that's exactly what he goes for.
Chucked out, couple guys on him.
Good coverage that time. Stigler on him like glue.
Double
Healy
coverage.
over the top. Had him step for step, so that was really good coverage. Good ball, though. I mean, we can see he can throw
he
it.
can sling it.
He's got an arm.
Yeah, you can see they dropped Healy back to help Stigler on a little double team on Anionitis, and just great coverage, and that's how it's kind of been so far for this Raider secondary, at least through this whole game. It's just been constant, just great coverage, and only the one PI so far that was early in the game.
And you called it earlier, Amory. The corners are playing with a little more confidence now and certainly playing better.
Yep.
Coming in also in the run game, being able to fill there too.
Bit
There
of a
comes
low
pressure.
snap.
Get him,
Ooh,
get him, get him.
backside.
There it is.
Oh, he
There
fumbled.
it is.
Bam!
Ball's out.
Hatfield again.
Meet you at the quarterback on that one. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh.
It's always fun, you know. We were talking about the Packers again, okay, Amory, but when that first game Micah Parsons played and he had that sack on Jared Goff, and, and we as fans can see it, but the quarterback can't. So I was like, oh, what's he gonna do?
Yeah, well, we also have a guy too.
I know you do.
His
I
name's
know.
Miles Garrett.
This
We might have a few
guy.
little side bets. What's the point spread on that one?
7.5. Oh, he's open.
There it is. Ooh.
Wow, nice little pass there.
Yeah, that's Roth out of the backfield. And
Yep.
Dumont can't reach
Just-
his 6'4",
Just missed.
Yeah, I
just
know.
over the fingertips.
Yep.
Get working on those rebound drills,
Yep.
Jack.
Like the
Go
effort.
get it. 7.5. You like Carboni's pizza? Maybe you want to have a little
You
more?
guys keep that off the air. Come on. This is a clean show. You like Carboni's? Who doesn't like Carboni's? Especially at Willow.
You're going to make Ken hungry again.
I know. Don't make me hungry. Quick pass to the near side, and he
Dropped
drops
it.
that one. Yep.
Yep.
Hit
Phillips
him
out of the backfield there, just can't handle it, and little Butterfinger action out there. And with 1:07 remaining, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Spash Panthers, down 10. Yeah, just the air raid offense. So what we're gonna see on this whole drive, just trying to get a touchdown and hope get the onside kick. But again, they got a long way to go, and this Raiders team is just gonna dial up more pressure and force Breibach to try to find receivers open downfield.
Bringing pressure from the safety side. Healy this time.
Oh, boy. Big chase. Oh, almost had him.
Ooh,
Nowhere to
Asembo
go with that.
Yeah, Sembo had a
chance.
Yeah. Tried to break on it.
So on film, guys, when I watched Breitbach, those were plays where he had no pressure. So he could roll out, he could get his feet set, he could turn his body, he could make that throw.
Yeah.
That time, even though pressure didn't get to him, again, they were right on his heels, and he's not able to set his feet. So
3rd and 10 with 1:01 remaining in this ball game. Again, a game that we started late, but we're flying along. And what is it, 10:30 on the nose?
10:30, yeah.
We'll take that.
Really just about an hour behind normal.
Yeah, not bad. 3rd and 10 here, Breitbach.
There-
Almost picked off twice. Oh, my gosh.
All right, well, you got to tell Mayor, look, what did we miss today? We missed a sack. We missed
Oh, boy.
we missed an interception.
I don't got to tell him.
I don't know. He's a big dude. I'd
kinda
say
scared
tell
of
him at
him.
least 100 push-ups.
I wouldn't talk to him about it. That's my advice. He knows what happened.
I love it.
Oh, goodness.
He still had a great game out there, and a guy who's
absolutely.
led this team. And
Heck yeah.
again, the Honey Badger also dropped the ball there, so
Oh.
again, we'll throw a little shade his way, I guess, if we're gonna.
Careful, Amory. You got to go to school with these guys.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. 4th down.
Ben will understand.
4th and 10 coming up for the Panthers.
See if Mayer comes on a little delayed blitz, or nope, he'll drop back, but Wilson will come on a blitz. Oh, ladder.
Little
Ooh,
ladder
little
play
hook and
here.
ladder.
Oh,
Little
boy. Little trickery.
Might have got it.
I think they did.
Ooh, I think he's short.
Bring out the chain.
Oh, they're going to give it to him.
Oh, boy.
I wanted a measurement. We've had
Right?
2 measurements in one game, and that's 2 measurements in about 3 years that I think I remember.
I know. That was generous. Oh, they moved it forward a little bit more.
Just to be sure.
So funny. Right. Yeah, we got to make sure that's good, right?
And tonight's 1-on-1 on the near side against Stigler. I'm gonna guess that's where Breibach's gonna look. Oh no, he's not. And there's
Ton
everybody
of pressure in the
backfield.
back there. Got a hand on him. Oh, gosh. Ball loose.
Oh.
They said he was down.
Oh, and
Flag
Ryan's
down
flag
now,
too.
Mayor in there.
Flag down. Flag down late. Really late.
Oh my gosh, this guy's got some fascination with face masks.
He call another one?
I believe so. He was putting his hand up to his face there.
It's like, oh my gosh.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
I didn't either.
I mean,
It was right there.
They kind of collided at the ball carrier, but
All right. Interesting. Call.
It's the ball at the 41 of the Raiders.
how many face masks tonight? 4?
4, if not 5.
Or 5.
For sure 4. For sure 4.
I think there's been 3 personal fouls and then 2 incidentals too.
Okay, so 5 total?
Yeah.
You think we can hit a half a dozen? We got time.
I don't want to find out.
Gosh.
Mayor comes on a blitz and there's a
Smoke
screen
him.
and it.
Oh,
he
he
just
dropped
landed.
it. He hit the big boy. Oh, that's too bad.
Exactly. Yep. Let it set up, right?
Then 20 seconds to go, and the lady might be singing here soon.
SPASH coach is talking to the head ref. Is the clock never actually stops, so they're gonna ask for some more time back or something here. See if they actually grant them any or not. Doesn't look like they are, and we'll keep it at 20 seconds remaining.
Keep it real at 20.
Ball at the 41 of Hudson. SPASH down 10.
Again, stick around for the Jonesies player of the game post game. We'll have all the highlights and stats from the game. You already know the around the horn scores. We might cover those one more time just in case you tuned
Wilson coming. Ooh, just missed him.
Gets a
there you go.
pass
Good,
there.
good coverage. Little high.
Yep. Had to jump for that. Caught it between the hands and then just right through. So close, but yet so far.
Isn't that a song? So close,
but
so far away. No. Amory's like, really?
Spooner was my home for many days.
Oh.
I was so close, but I felt so far away.
Now he's just showing off.
Yeah, he is. 13 seconds remaining in this ball game. Your Hudson Raiders up 10. Ball in the 41. Ryback will take
pressure
the snap.
again.
He's going
taking him deep.
Air this out. Oh,
good coverage. Plenty
him.
Clean there, too.
Yep.
Been impressed with Stigler. Just really glued to those receivers tonight on his side. Healy again over the top. They knew it, Amory. Your scouting report with them trying to get the ball to number 12.
Yeah, Johnny Andiettes, and that's kind of been the recipe for success for them so far this year. And Hudson saw that on film. I think a lot of teams will see that on film, and that will play SPASH in the coming weeks and will implement what Hudson did tonight, and that's just limit him completely. And Stigler has one heck of a game at corner. We see Hatfield just beat his man right there, just overruns the quarterback.
Boy, you wanted that. Well, chuck
Hail
it
Mary
into the end zone.
Oh, knocked down.
No
good play.
And the clock is expired, and that will be your ball game.
The road trip will end with a 24-14 winner chicken dinner for your Raiders. A nice game put together by the boys tonight after a rather lengthy rain delay.
Yeah, and boy, when you make this trip over here and you have that long of a wait before you can get on the field, that's the way you want to play. You want to come out and finish like that. Again, confidence booster. You know kind of where you stand now in both conferences because you've played some competition from over here in the Wisconsin Valley. You played the number one team. Now, we'll see how their season goes. I mean, they still have to play DC Everest. We know that's a good program. But overall, like I mentioned, the Big Rivers has certainly done a number this year so far on the Valley Conference.
Yes, it has.
Pretty awesome stuff tonight. How about we go, you want to go stats first?
Yeah, we can go some stats first.
Let's do that.
We'll start with your victorious Hudson Raiders. Cooper Dare through the air, 6 for 9 for 139 and 2 interceptions. Peyton Pingle on the ground, 15 carries, 66 yards, so kind of held in check tonight, but again, those 2 touchdowns, he'll be happy with that. Adair on the ground, 20 carries for 102 and a touchdown. Jake Cowles, 2 carries for 27. Through the air, Peyton Pingle, 4 catches, 64 yards, and Brecken Christensen, 1 catch for 62 yards, and Jake Boleski also 1 catch for 13. For the SPASH Panthers, they finished tonight, Breibach, 12 of 27 for 150. So, again, holding a guy to that kind of caliber to only 150 yards passing is something that Coach Hatfield will be very pleased as a defensive coordinator. On the ground, Calvin Roth, 7 carries, 41 yards. Most of that came in the second half. Breibach on the ground, 10 carries for 50 yards. And Tucker Phillips on the ground, 11 carries for 29. Through the air, Johnny Andiettes, only 1 catch for 43 yards.
Wow.
And the touchdown.
Kept his average, though.
Yep. Yang,
Yeah, right.
Yang through the air, 5 catches for 36. And Kelvin Roth, 5 catches for 61. And Alex Healy also defensively 2 interceptions tonight for your Hudson Raiders, who make the 3-hour drive worth it and come out with the victory 24-14 and improve to 5-0 heading into next week's rivalry matchup between The River Falls Wildcats.
Yeah, and the Wildcats fell tonight, 23-6 to New Richmond. So your Hudson Raiders and also Rice Lake Warriors, the only undefeated teams in the Big Rivers. The only undefeated team here in the Valley lost tonight to Hudson. That was Stevens Point. So, again, things keep rolling on for the Raiders.
Quick highlights. You ready?
Yeah.
Before we go player game? Sorry.
Oh, all good. Start the game. We got that interception by Alex Healy, and this kind of set the tone for how this game went all night. Is Hudson secondary played one heck of a game, and then we see Cooper Adair, wide receiver, slips, like I mentioned,
this was
in the first half, and he pirouettes into the end zone to make it a 7-0 game. And then we had the 90-yard kickoff return from Kelvin Roth, who had a very nice game for the SPASH Panthers, a guy who will continue to watch as he continues his senior year. And then Adair just floats the ball over to Pingle, and who just inches so close to the end zone, but taken down 2 yards short. And then later in that drive, Hill pounded in on 3rd and goal for his first touchdown of the night. Made the score 14-7. And then we saw the second interception for Alex Healy, and he shows off his running back skills and takes it back. And that kind of, again, shifted the momentum again. SPASH was kind of starting to pick little things up, but again, this Raiders front and this Raiders defense tonight, one heck of a job. And then we see this pitch out and great block set up, and Peyton Pingle scores his second touchdown of the night. Again, the yard's not there for Pingle tonight, but those touchdowns will always be there. And then Adair, just a beautiful throw to Brecken Christensen, who makes up for that drop early in the game with this 64-yard catch. And you can tell he wanted that end zone.
Almost, right?
Ellinger wraps it up.
Good.
And then Keegan Holden, beautiful kick. Good from 29. Made the score 24-7 at that point. And then here's that big fumble from the Honey Badger, makes a statement on this game, and Hudson will recover that fumble, but then kind of a blown coverage. Johnny Anietti's first catch of the night for 43 yards, and he gets the score in kind of garbage time, but again, keeps his average up as we mentioned. And your Hudson Raiders come out victorious.
5-0.
24-14.
Let's go, boys. How about our Jonesy's player of the game, my friend?
Jonesy's player of the game. You know, we balanced this out. We have had a couple offense. We've had a couple of defense. Tonight, we're going to go back to defense, and I'm going to choose a young fella. It looks like he's going to get interviewed tonight by Zaleski Sports along with Coach Cowles. That's Alex Healy. I've known him since he's just a little whippersnapper, and my son grew up playing sports with his big brother Luke. So Alex Healy is my Jonesy's player of the game tonight.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight to Raiders Streaming. We've got a big game on deck next week. We'll be on the road in River Falls for our biggest rival, I think, the Jug game,
for
right?
sure.
I mean, this is our biggest rival. We talk about New Richmond, but River Falls is it. I mean, this is big for both teams, and we've seen some epic games over the years. Some of my favorite games have been both at home playing River Falls and on the road playing River Falls. It's a great stadium, and it's going to be a big night.
You can kind of, they say throw out the records. There's a little bit of truth to that. I will say, again, the jug is huge. We've seen some weird things happen in those games.
Yeah.
But River Falls too, and this isn't a knock on them, but tonight they played a good New Richmond team.
Yeah.
And they too had a little bit lighter schedule to start the season. Yeah. So we'll get some film on them. I know they got some big time players that are gonna show up, and they're gonna want it as bad as the Hudson Raiders do. So I expect a dogfight. It'll be fun.
Should be good.
Yes, it will.
Well, thanks again for tuning in to RaidersStreaming.com. I'm Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Amory Thanos, and Jeff Tierstig. We're your crew in the booth. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.